so people who would be listening on stream could hear our characters go, "Oh, there's a lot of gems." There's also a lot of typing.
Mm-hmm.
How many gems do you want to grab?
Let's see. Oh, Jesus. He recommends to he wants us to split the gems evenly. He wants to split the gems evenly, so where there's an odd number, one gets more than the other.
Well, if he wants us to split it evenly, then probably shouldn't have them be an odd number.
He can't choose that. Well, let's see. There's 3 green, 15 red, 28 blue, 9 yellow, 18 purple, 7 clear. That's 80. That is an even number. So
40-40?
yeah, but the only question is, which do you want more of? Because one of us gets 1 more green gem, one gets 1 more red gem, one gets 1 more yellow gem, and one gets 1 more diamond-looking gem. Obviously, Alvin will just clearly state his intent that he wants 1 more of the diamond-looking gems immediately.
As Aluvu will just be wanting to put them on her hack necklace. So I don't think she will really care.
Okay. So I'll take 1 more of the 7 diamond-looking gems. So I'll get 4 diamond-looking gems. Then you get next choice.
So I'm gonna write down 3 dime. I would like some extra red. Some extra red, please.
Right. Then you'll get 1 more of the red gems than I do. So that's 8 red gems for you. Alright, next up. Next choice for me. Do you want 1 more of the green or yellow gems first? More?
You can have 1 more of the yellow gems.
Alright, I'll take 1 more of the yellow gems then. Okay. So that is 2 green gems for you. It's 1 green gem for me.
4 yellow gems for me.
Yeah.
And 14 blue gems for each of us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Get the gems. This one.
Okay, people, how are we doing today?
Me and Lucy just been going through some of the gems.
The gems, quote unquote.
Well, if they're not red gems, we haven't lost anything.
I mean, do either of you have appraise?
Yes, she does.
Yes.
But...
Okay, they're pretty pieces of glass. They're not. They look like gems, like they're really good, like copies of gems. So good, maybe you'll be tempted to even try and sell them. as gems, but they're just worthless pieces of glass.
So all the ones that are really, really good, we can put into fake jewelry and sell. All the shitty ones we can melt down and make a stained glass window thing and sell that. What?
I love how creative you people are sometimes.
Yes.
Good luck.
Okay, so empty alcohol. So 107 empty alcohol bottles.
I think we can turn those in for a few copper apiece.
They don't have a recycling plant, Lassie.
How many of them
A
are
lot of
broken?
breweries would have turning.
Actually, I don't see why we're doing this. I'm gonna offer something to you, Lozzie.
What?
This is a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of fun junk.
Yes. So Alvin is gonna say this. Let's just take it all to my workshop, and just keep it there, and then we'll try to identify anything that's actually worthwhile in here.
Okay, we'll take it back to your workshop, my dear. We'll fix it up there and bring it back here.
Yes, of course. We're going to fix them and bring them back. Yes. Obviously.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. To fuck with all the people who are like, it's not even Halloween yet.
Ooh.
If you recognize what I was doing.
You're
Not
a
really.
mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Oh, I see.
Anyway. Going back over to the actual screen.
How the Grinch stole Kwanzaa.
He couldn't. It didn't exist.
Cat,
Anyway.
you're supposed to be in the candy shop, not on my lap.
We bring the fucking things back to my workshop and just store them there. So, I see coins. I see a red and blue hat.
We can.
Is
still
that a
polish
gold egg? I'm gonna take a 20. I'm gonna take a 20 on pricing that. For 25 a price.
It's probably a Fabergé egg.
Probably, but I'm still gonna take a 25 on a pricing as a gold egg.
Joker?
Hmm?
You start looking at it and you're trying to figure out, is it gold plated? Is it gold painted? Is it it's really, the shell is actually gold. In fact,
Excuse me.
this shell is made of calcium. This is a real egg.
Go. Tell.
I
No.
We're in danger.
I sit on it.
And
I sit the fuck on it.
I will fucking grapple you out of the way, and saying you don't understand.
it doesn't work
It's-
that way.
It's a baby!
Hold on. It's not. Let me clarify. It's not made of gold.
It's made of calcium.
It's made of calcium. Its color is golden.
It's a baby!
So it has iron.
What'd you say, Brad?
It's iron. Iron sulfate. That's what it is.
It's a
Full
baby!
gold.
What you mean is it's made of egg.
Yes, it's made of. It's an actual egg, and you know how sometimes how
And
ducks lay
the pigment is gold with whatever chemicals are in it.
right, because you know how ducks will lay greenish eggs and chickens will lay white eggs. Sometimes they'll lay brown eggs. This is gold, and in color.
Yeah, it has a lot of iron in it.
Yeah. And it'll just
It's a baby! Please!
listen.
I need it!
Listen. Either I'm very uncertain what to do. Should probably bring this to the centaur man, because either this could be another side of the bloody gods, in which case I should probably listen to it, right?
I mean,
Maybe.
theory.
Oh, it's a baby.
2, it's probably a baby, but I don't know if it's alive. Not all eggs surviving though.
Is the egg warm?
Let me try to incubate.
Is the egg warm?
It has actually been kept fairly warm. Yes.
Oh bloody hell! It's alive. Sit on it, Asaluva.
Yay!
Great, you have a brooding kobold in the party now.
It's my baby now. It's my
As
baby.
you sit upon it, Alduin is going to sit on. Let's see, did we find anything fucking weird in there? Because I brought everything.
There's
Oh,
one
you brought
large
everything out
metal
the sewer.
ring. There's one large metal ring about the size of a person's head. That's a weird thing.
I'm going to sit. Alduin is going to sit on his bed then and just stare and just kind of look at us as Azaluvu on the egg and just go, right. Here's what we have to do. That thing is alive. There's a gold-colored egg. I need to figure out what it's from. Can I do a knowledge check to see if I already know?
Knowledge nature would basically help you try and figure out what creature this is from.
Ah, great, I don't have knowledge nature. Never mind.
I have knowledge dungeoneering.
You know I do.
I would know some people would know, and so he's going to say, now, where will we bring this egg to? Whatever. That point is, we need to figure out what it is. Once we figured out what it is, we can go about finding out. But if it's just a normal egg, thank you for the knowledge engineering check.
Identify the egg.
It's definitely an egg.
It's a how secure
It is
the
it is a
egg?
structurally sound oval shape.
Yep.
How secure is the oval shape?
Now, if we can figure out what it is, then, well, if it's a normal egg that's just golden pigment, well, I mean, we could probably sell it. We could probably sell it to someone. Someone would be interested in it, I think.
If it's a normal egg, are we gonna have one of those magical emu thingies?
The bloody hell is an emu.
I heard about emus. They're really cool.
You have not heard about emus.
Well, on
Come on.
the case of magical beasts.
I mean, they did defeat Australia.
Aberrations. More like.
If that golden egg is a magical creature, Azaluva, which I don't know if it's going to be, but if it
You're
is,
not that lucky.
probably not. But if it is, then we could probably go to the egg. Then we could probably go to the Mage's Guild with the egg to earn some coin, or you know, if you want
Azaluva, he's
to
gonna
raise
sell
it.
your egg.
I have to have this baby. This is my baby now.
It's not your baby. We found it in the sewer.
Lousy, give me
This
a
is
will
my
save to
sewer
resist
baby.
mothering instincts.
This is my sewer baby now.
My sewer baby.
I think she opted to fail that save.
Why you listen, Asaluva? You can't. Well, no, you can go around adopting things from the sewer, but I don't think that's very safe.
Well, she's got the rat, and Bill has all the
To be fair, you did find the albino rat in the sewers. Then again, they were being bred en masse.
and
Snack
Bill's practically a walking menagerie.
Snack is
Well,
my
he doesn't adopt them.
That's true.
Snack is my pet. This will be my baby. There's a difference.
Lousy, it could be. Who's the daddy, though?
That would be me, unfortunately.
One
I
of,
have to do
one
it.
of
I
them
have
will
to do
learn
it.
that
I
the world
have
is
to do
flat,
it.
the other one is too.
Woo-woo.
This is where we find out it's a spider eater egg.
Bruh.
The fuck is a spider eater egg?
Don't Google it.
Right, he just goes. There's a chat. You know what? Fine. Keep the egg. Raise it. Whatever. If it is able to lay golden eggs in the future, you better tell me.
Oh. What? Are you going? Am I gonna be a single mother?
He literally pauses for a moment and seems dumbfounded.
Yeah.
The blood. The fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, I found it.
Just.
That's the exact image I just found, Bill. Ugh.
I just assumed that since we both found it, you'd be checking up on it as well. You'd know when I'd know.
Yes, but
How will you get out of this one, Joker?
I'm 16.
I'm 16. Oh, Lazi, this is illegal.
It's not technically illegal in Forgotten Realms.
It's legal in Forgotten Realms.
Exactly.
Also, it's not like they did anything to get the egg that is illegal in that
It just
sense.
it just goes.
the egg.
I guess. What?
This is no different than.
Never mind. We
sewers
found some coins to pick up this conversation. Like.
Oh, coins!
Yes. Let's split it evenly. A 5 gold coin. Here, you can have 3.
Wow,
No.
you just cutting your allies out of this deal completely?
The fuck did you? The fuck did you say? We found 5 gold coins. I just said, here, you can have 3 of them, and then we split the rest evenly.
Or you can have 3. I keep egg. That's fair.
He kind of looks over it and then just goes, hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. We should probably split some of it with the others, particularly the gold coins, so that they don't tell it. So that we can convince them not to tell anyone that we went back there and stole all of that man's belongings.
Okay, but I get the mirror.
Just stole this man's entire life savings.
Yes, you can get the mirror. Would you like the bed sheets as well?
They will work well on top of my wagon.
All right, I take one of them. But yeah, no. I'll actually give 2 of. My suggestion is that we give the gold coins to. We give the gold coins to Aldwin and Antoine. Maybe Aldor. I don't. Yeah, we'll give one of the gold coins to Aldor with the plus, and then we'll split the rest evenly. I think because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll split the rest between 5. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. Antoine.
Yes.
Alvin and Asaluvu will come up to you with a bunch of coins.
Where did you find these?
And I'll say, I'll give them to you if you don't ask. And pretend like you didn't know.
I don't know. But if this was taken from anyone that we're on good terms with, I would appreciate if you were to return it to them instead.
No.
It just goes. Fine.
Right.
Fine.
Don't get me wrong, I would prefer you gave it all back, because I don't approve of this kind of business.
No, we have not done.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to assume you scavved this from somewhere.
We have not done anything illegal, I believe.
And Taluvu just has like a bulge underneath her dress.
Anton will look over, look back to his associate with this look of what has occurred.
I'm keeping it warm.
Do not worry. Do not worry. She's just had a sudden impulse of motherhood.
I'm keeping it warm, and if you dare touch it, I will bite you.
What is she even talking about? I think that might be the bigger issue. Do you know what kobolds get like when they get broody?
No, and I don't want to. No, but apparently I'm the father.
Wait a minute. Like, Anton looks legitimately ill. He's gonna grab a bottle of medical alcohol off his belt. I need a minute. He just like holds out her finger as if to shush you and just takes a sip. Okay, go on.
Right. So, I don't believe we've done anything illegal. Well, it's mainly because of Aldwin. It's mainly because Aldwin has a very, very skewed outlook on life. But he'll just continue. I don't believe we've done anything illegal. And mainly, I wanted to give you this coin because a part of me felt it was unfair not to give it to you, because I believe that you were part of why we were able to gather it.
What makes you say that?
Well, we found it in the sewer.
Huh. I was just digging around. If someone crops up who actually it belongs to, I'll just give the fucking thing back. Okay. Now, how much was it? Sorry.
Right. We haven't actually worked that out yet, but just felt like doing this.
I'm just gonna write down gold.
But you have one piece of gold from it, and then the rest would be 2 silver.
Okay.
Let's see. And 1 copper coin.
Okay.
And I haven't identified those yet, so I honestly like to keep those between me and Asaluvu because they're special.
Is Asaluvu hiding the egg or keeping it upon a person where it's visible?
I believe she's keeping it where her stomach is to keep it warm.
She has like her dress pulled up in a way to make an inside pocket. Also, dumping out probably half
can I
of the
spot
shit.
it so that I can ID it?
You could just.
And now that he's given the goal. Oh shit! Mega went.
Oops. Uh-oh.
I don't know how the stream is going, by the way.
It's probably fine.
Okay, I don't know what happened there.
I'll check it out if you give me the link.
No, I'm not on Mega Saber's Chrome.
All right.
So.
Give me a link to the stream so I can check it out, Mega.
Oh, give me one moment.
I mean, it says it's streaming. It's also recording, but.
Yeah,
Right.
but how many times have we figured that's a lie? I'll post it as soon as I get to it. I just see Bill's birthday. Oh wait, that's the live one. Okay, we never changed the title or anything.
Fuck. Well, I'll edit that in post.
Yeah. Copy. All right, it's in general.
Okay. Anyway, so after he's accepted the money, then Alvin will say, all right. It's okay, Azaluvu. You can show him the egg.
She'll like maneuver it so it like she like takes it out from like the side where like the arm sleeve would be, but she doesn't have. And she'll like hold it but keep it close because she's like, no, it has to stay warm though.
I would assume guidance at 30.
You'll assume guidance of 30?
Yes, I'll cast guidance on him.
Yeah, with guidance of 30.
Okay, all right.
I knew it, we're in trouble.
Give me a moment.
If it's something that we can't ID with a 30, we are in danger.
Oh, no, it's a... Give me ID with a 30. Just give me a moment here to...
Time for a fucking gold dragon, baby.
I would never be that insane. Although I am a little insane.
I would 100% be that. I would 100% be that insane.
We would never be that lucky.
Also, a gold dragon egg is way larger than this.
But wormlings are so cute.
Yes.
So yes,
They're
the old
big.
one. It's a creature that is going to be smarter than we are at birth.
Yes. It's hilarious. It's not smarter than me.
I don't think it's smarter than me either.
All right, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna DM you what it is.
To be honest, if we wanted this to be a true commoner game, all of us should have a total stats of like 10, maybe one stat at 12.
Oh no!
This is mine. I will bite you. My bite is a 5.
Does Barrow decide to tell us?
I'm gonna run a composure check real fast. It's charisma-based will save, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is composure, yeah. 29. Oh no, wait, that was your that was the check on the nature. 19.
Is everything all right, Barrow?
It's my sewer baby.
I will assume that it's a yes. Could you tell us what it is?
I'll take him aside.
Yeah. You wait here, Azaluva. Take care of the baby.
I start like taking the excess cloths that we got from the other place and
Alvin
make a nest.
Alvin the insane, already getting used to it. Yes?
Do you know what a lion is?
What?
A lion. Big cat.
I know what a lion is, yes.
Do you know what a dragon is?
Yes, I know. I've read the Bottom textbooks.
Get 2 pictures of them side by side and cross your eyes so they overlap.
Are you referring to a manticore?
No, it's worse.
Oh God, I wish I would have done that.
No, it is actually significantly worse. It's a dragon.
A bloody what? Wait, a dragon, is that a magical beast?
Yes.
Right, I know. Then I'll take a 10 and know what a dragon is. And
he'll brass dragon. It's a fucking problem.
And he'll just say a bloody what? Very loudly.
This is my baby.
If that thing it's born, it will be a problem.
Joker, they look like this.
They look like a fucking problem, is what they look like, because they are.
They're not that bad.
They are a lion crossed with a dragon.
Yes.
They look like what
they can fly.
Right. You see the worst thing you could have possibly seen, and that is the light of something. You see the worst expression.
Whatever you're thinking of doing, do you fucking dare. We are not raising a 1,200-pound killing machine.
You see a plan forming in Alvin's head.
Out of character, we are not raising a fucking dragon that has pounce.
This is my character's child.
He
now.
kind of. All right. Alvin quiets down and just goes, Barrow, Barrow.
Don't you barrow me, you son of a bitch. I'm suddenly feeling it like this is probably what it felt like for Quentin Tarantino in the dead gentleman storage scene in Pulp Fiction.
As he just...
What's on my mind isn't the coffee in my kitchen, it's the fucking dragon egg in my garage.
As Alvin just goes, Barrow, I understand what you're saying, but I want to ask you something.
But you've chosen not to listen instead.
Sorry. That's
Would
It's a regular lion.
Would you be able to convince that bloody lizard out there that it's not its mother?
sorry.
There's a very real possibility that thing will come out swinging.
No.
There's a very real possibility that she will kill herself if we try to take it from her.
If it gets to fucking maturity, it'll probably kill all of us. A young dragon is the size of a man.
Yes. Here's what I want to do, Barrow, and that is that I want to take the egg. I want to take it to the Mages Guild. And I want to take it to the bloody tower out there so we can sell it.
Oh yeah, sell it to the assholes who caused the fucking wave that turned a goddamn bar into gingerbread.
But that bloody...
Yeah, what I really want is it to come back 10 years from now, wondering where its fucking child support is. Having grown an extra set of fucking heads because some wank stain in a bathrobe thought it'd be a good idea to play fucking... Ah!
Well, it's either that or we tell the bloody... It's either that or we ask the centaur for help.
Look, they come out to be like that big, with more of a lion head thing. They're not full grown at birth.
Mm-hmm.
No, a dragon is large.
Yes, so it's
It's
going
the
to
size
be
of a horse.
medium-sized as a young creature, and probably
Small at birth.
At birth, it's going to be quite small, but it's going to quickly grow into a young creature, and then quickly into full
Considering
adult.
how a cat can compress, I think it's going to come out of there about the same size as a Luby. Also, it's like, what do you think people are going to say? They're going to think, oh, there goes a gaggle of idiots running around the sewer with a kobold that fucked a cat.
Oh,
Don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself, Barrow. You think I'm blind? You think I'm deaf to what people say about me and my experiments? If anything, they're going to think that I fucked her.
to be fair, most people
would be worse.
As a note, just so y'all are aware, and y'all know this, most people are in town don't even know about Lousie's character.
Yeah.
She specifically stealths all the time to make sure nobody sees her, because the town doesn't like kobolds.
Listen,
They're going to like dragons even less.
we've got very, very few. We've got very, very few options, except just taking the problem off our hands.
Do you know what happens when a dragon roars?
No.
Everyone in the area goes deaf, and most of them get their organs ruptured.
It's gonna mew for quite some time, though.
That's
being next to a
bad.
bomb
As you're saying this, you get that very, very bad look on Alvin's face again.
I swear to God, I will bury you in the ocean. It is a testament to my loyalty to your family that you have got all your teeth in your head.
I know, I'm very grateful.
Barrett's going to sit down.
Right, listen. I'm going to try to think of something. I'm going to get back to you to it. But while it's an egg, there's no problem letting Asaduf have it. Yes.
Oh, and
Sure as
Bill,
hell.
with that 30 on knowledge nature, you'll be able to tell just from like the weight of the egg and the warmth of it, and pretty much everything you could, holding it up to the sun. This thing's still got about like close to 10 months before it'll hatch.
It's my baby.
In that time,
Essentially.
who's going to look after it? 10 months until it hatches, at least.
Yes. As listen, if it is a dragoner, if it is that, if it's a dragon, then Asaluva would be fine for it. And to begin with, my workshop has everything it could a draconic creature could need to be raised. I know how to raise a bloody draconic creature. I've read about it.
I've also read about all the interesting things I can make from him. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, here's a question. When's the last time you went up into the mountains and decided to just bother the local wildlife? When's the last time you threw hands with a cougar? And I don't mean the ones you run into at the bar.
the real question y'all should probably be
Asking about when he just goes,
Where did
well,
this come from?
well, last time I bothered the local wildlife was. If I've explained that, probably have to explain the reason for it. I'm not going to do that, so I'm not going to mention it.
Also, one other question y'all may want to be asking is, why was this in the sewers?
That's what I was about to get to next. Where the fuck did this thing come from? I mean, that implies there's one around.
Well,
What happens if the mother comes looking for it?
This is mine. Yeah,
I highly doubt that the mother will come looking for it.
I don't want to be at the center of a draconic custody battle.
Listen,
Because custody battles between dragons tend to have casualties.
we were just simply going through the sewer to have a look at the places we'd been. And around and
find this fucking thing.
it's mine.
I told you we found it in the sewer.
Yeah, it's been kept warm.
Yes.
If it's dank and cold, that means you must have. Oh, please tell me this wasn't in the manure pile.
No, it was not in a manure pile.
No, I was thinking-
Whether you want to pass that along to him or not, Grin, is up to you.
It was in a rather warm place. Yes. I'd rather not go into details.
You realise it's going to come looking for it eventually, or someone the original owner is. Why would it even be down there? Dragons can fly. Why the hell would they go underground? They're mountainous cave dwellers.
Yes.
You thought the sewer was
My
a
point
cave.
is simply, my intention is the reason I decided it was best to show you in the first place was simply because I wanted another pair of eyes on the thing, and because I wanted to know for sure what we were dealing with.
Oh, yeah,
By the way, I should have been if it was a fucking dragon, I should have been allowed to roll Arcana check to identify since I have Arcana.
Yeah, that's true.
That's for next time, though. This has caused a more interesting roleplay, so whatever. And
I
it
would have
just
thought
goes.
any egg would be, knowledge nature.
No,
No, taxonomy is related to its field. It's not specific to.
yeah,
Got
I mean, magical beast is between animal and magic, so it's like knowledge nature can give you an idea, but only Arcana can give you detailed knowledge.
Got it.
Much as it would be funny to be told it's a lion egg.
Yes.
It's like, it's good my fucking eyes.
Let's see. I actually know the details for this in my head, so
We're going to be dealing with a creature that's as angry as a lion and as fucking smart as a dragon.
this would definitely be fucking rare in this area. So a 23 is not enough to identify the egg.
Wait, fucking cunning as a dragon, int 6. Lion bastards.
Yep. But a 23 is definitely not enough
Okay.
for a creature like this. But he just goes, right, look. Asaluvu and I will keep it in my workshop. Absolutely no one goes near me for some reason, so no one is going to find it.
This whole thing's just one nightmare after another.
Sleepovers.
But I promise, I shall. But I promise, in the next 10 months or so, before it hatches, we shall make sure that it has what it needs. To be taken care of, and stay alive. And then while that happens, because otherwise, I'm pretty sure that Asaluva might do something.
What do you think its name should be?
We need an incubator.
We need a name.
I will create one to aid her being the incubator. Anyway,
So if we have to go out on another job, we can't have. We've got to around with us.
I know. That's why we're going to keep it in my workshop.
Make an incubator with a lock.
Yes. I will. And in those 10 months, we'll try to find some sort of solution for it. And if not, I suppose I'll have to look into dragon taming.
I think first and foremost, you should be looking into alternative accommodations. The way things set up, I think hosts may object to a 1,200-pound lion with wings.
Yes, but it would probably do as well to, actually ask him about it.
It's a good thing I have handle animals.
I'm not going to show him the egg, nor who has it or who has it, but I am definitely going to come into conversation about it. I'll make up an excuse.
We should go get our reward.
Well, we've dealt with the rat problem. Technically, we haven't dealt with the mental health rat problem, but
Yeah, but wait, we have 3 dire rat heads or 2 extra dire rat heads.
we also haven't uncovered. We do have that, so we should bring that. And I suppose we should go to him and ask him about what's going on. Nothing else.
Yes.
In any case, I'm going to do something about this whole business with him. I mean, if he's up here, we can try and hold him up here all we like, but he hates it up here. And then the time he's up here, someone could have broken into his house.
Listen, him is someone we have to deal with, yes, but first we should go talk to the man who hired us to deal with the rats in the sewers.
And we really should not let the mentally insane stay in the sewers.
I think anyone should be down
He
there.
is better off with the centaur who can keep an eye on him. And you, Barrow.
I'd rather people that don't even be down there. It's just not sanitary. Not very
I know. So perhaps we can. But what I'm curious about is the mithril. The mithril implement we found within the poison sticks.
How would they even need this? Why would they put it in a poison break that's going to be chewed on by a bunch of rats? Makes no sense.
Most likely they had intentions of. If I am to go on a limb, I would say they had intentions of someone. Since it's just a stick of poison, it's not as if it would be terribly dangerous for someone to break it apart and take what's inside of it. Yes.
No, it's just mainly like meal and limb poison. It's easy enough to.
So I think it is more likely that someone hid it in there, knowing that someone would come pick them up and leave the rest of the poison in the nests anyway.
I'm thinking maybe we weren't the only ones going down there. There's another team going in afterwards.
Maybe another team, or maybe they have another reason for the mithril knives.
If you would like, you could potentially roll a sense motive for a hunch.
I think I shall.
Yeah, sure. I have a horrible sense motive. Can I? Yeah, I would be able to make it.
Oh dear.
Dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. 92-28.
I got a hunch!
You better not affect the baby.
If it's like something stupid like nearest child who grows to maturity instantly.
That would be
That'd
fucking amazing, though.
All right, what am I looking at?
No,
here?
it wouldn't be. It means we'd miss out like 10
92-28.
years of raising it to not kill us.
Yep. It would be hilarious, just not in the right way.
It's these things are CR7. They'll massacre this whole city.
I know. This is why it would be funny, but in the wrong way.
Everyone
Okay.
ages 10 months.
It's just a pair of wings, a set of teeth, and an asshole.
Everyone
Yeah.
ages 10 months. It's hatched
Such a
now.
fucking Ooh.
What happens?
Plot.
Oh,
What?
man. 2 plots in a row.
Which do I want? Ooh.
Oh no.
I already got I'm already being implicated in some tawdry affair in another city. Now this.
You can thank Mass for that. Set it's 9228, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you prefer a city situation or an underwater campaign?
I think we take the city situation.
Literally anything but underwater campaign, please.
Okay.
Did I just get like what? Like tidal wave?
Roll me all right. So the one you're not picking is nearest lake contains a sunken armada from some long lost navy.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. But go ahead and give me a D6 plus 4 times 1,000.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll 1d6 plus 4 because I'm not doing the times tables in this thing.
Yeah,
It's probably
that's
I don't trust roll 20 to know bod mass.
That's fine. What do we get?
5.
Oh, 5. So 5,000. Creeping Doom.
I beg your pardon.
5,000 insects sweep through the area.
5,000 insects, so like
A
one
swarm of
swarm?
mosquitoes.
Swarm of locusts, basically.
Oh shit!
So
no.
one swarm.
Finally. I'm just. Oh no, this is gonna really fuck up this city.
Yeah.
Is it too late to go back to the Armada?
I'll tell you what, Bill. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna roll. I'll allow you to roll a D2. On a 1, we'll go to the Armada. On a 2, you roll on the degenerate chart.
No
I mean,
reference
I would
in
not
that.
be personally inhibited by locusts. I am not a plant, and I'm poisonous. The rest of these chuckle fox would be stripped to the bone because locusts are no joke in this game.
You said 5,000 insects. That's one swarm.
It's a
Of
big swarm,
locusts.
though.
No,
Big
it's
swarm of
not.
locusts.
It's one swarm. Have you ever checked what a swarm size is?
Have you ever seen what 5,000 locusts will do to an area?
It's an ecological disaster.
Yeah, no matter.
Well, where is the lake? Is there even a lake on the island?
I would put it in the
How did
ocean.
Armada get into a lake?
Uh,
Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it.
Saying.
1.
Armada
All
is-
right, you get the Armada, Bill.
Part of me wants to know
Nearest lake
what would have been a
contains
degenerate.
contains a sunken Armada from long, and you know where it is. Like this.
Literally, like a
like-
ding,
So
and
basically,
blinking.
as you're trying to get a sense motive, Bill, you're thinking,
You're gonna
you're
hunch,
like,
to, hunch to something different.
right. Well, basically, so you're sitting there and you're like kind of staring off into space. You know how people will do when they're trying to concentrate, and you see like a figment of mask appear in front of you, holding up a map, holding up a map, and he's pointing to a lake, and you get this like image of a masked armada. Armada. Fucking hell, I can't talk.
Armada.
A masked armada sunken beneath the waves.
Here's why I'm saying you're full of shit.
Back in my brain.
One.
Apparently, a swarm of diminutive creatures is about 5,000 creatures, but
And
Be
a
that as it may.
locust swarm is fine.
be that as it may,
But it would kill off a whole shit ton of.
it would cause trouble because that means
It will
might
cause
trigger the
trouble.
it would cause the local. It could cause the local grasshoppers to become locusts as well because that's over the tipping point. But be that as it may,
Yeah. I just wanted to point out that a typical, swarm, like what you're thinking of as a swarm in terms of like ecological, isn't 5,000. It's 5,000,000. It's an ecological disaster.
At the back of Barrow's brain, he wonders to himself if maybe the body he's using currently did something wrong. Because this keeps happening. I think this body might have just been mentally ill.
So what was it you were even trying to get a hunch on again?
I've forgotten.
I was trying to get a hunch on why the fuck there was mithril knives in the poison sticks.
Oh.
Well, they thought he was a rat.
So your hunch, Joker, is that you remember what Saucy's character had told y'all about the rumor of Clarence.
Yeah.
And you remember what the other guy had told you about, like the rat really big rat walking on its hind legs. So your hunch is that someone else thought that there may be a were-rat in the sewers and basically put the mithril blade in there in case y'all ran into it.
Without telling us.
Without telling you.
So one fucking retard spent a bunch of money to get a mithril dagger instead of a chemical silver dagger inside of the fucking poison stick, so that we had a defense against the were-rat without telling us.
Possible. That's your hunch.
Alvin is going to voice that hunch by saying, I suppose that's possible, but would anyone be that dumb? He says out of nowhere, as a apparent disaster happened somewhere else. Was that it?
Oh yeah, no one could be that dumb. Have you taken a look around? This whole fucking city's that dumb.
Well, said that way, I suppose someone put a mithril dagger in the poison stick for our sake, Barrow.
I mean, I don't mean to be, disparaging of the mentally unwell, but the other side of this argument thought it was a great idea to live in the sewers, dressed up as a giant rat, raising an army of white lab rats.
Let's go see the man who put us on this mad quest to begin with, yeah? Yes?
Fucking misery over and done with. You get paid.
I have no idea what the fuck you were all rolling for, because I was just like, I don't know, I zoned out for a moment. What was the other thing that could happen? Instead of the locust form?
Oh, you guys, that's what he opted for. He opted for there's an armada buried in a lake. And he knows about it.
There's an armada buried in a lake, and he knows about it. Okay, so he's getting memories from the body he had before. The
nearest lake contains a sunken armada from some long-lost navy.
Old naval ship tech tends to be either really fucked up or really dangerous.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of fucking heinous-ass civilization you lived in.
And we have absolutely no way of doing anything fuck all about it. But yeah, let's go see the man who is supposed to pay us. I'm gonna go fetch Adeline.
So you go and fetch Bread.
Yep.
All right. Bread, where are you at?
He said he'd be right back.
Well, I'll go fetch him anyway, and then we'll go see the man.
See, when I was thinking you were gonna have it be a half dragon thing, I was thinking about the Dragonelle.
Oh, it's a dragon.
The Dragonelle. Yeah, I looked at that one too, but it was just like, eh.
That'd be too useful for me?
That's a huge creature, Lozzie.
I'm seeing it as meat.
No, the Dragonee is a large magical beast. The Dragonelle is a huge.
Looking through.
What?
All right, so that's where you're going. Do 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 do. Boop.
Oh, that's maximum rider size is medium.
I can't see anything.
Oh, it's loading for me. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah, a single swarm that takes up a 10-foot square is 5,000 fine. Is 10,000 fine
I'll
creatures.
take the adventure hook over an ass kicking any day.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, hold on.
I'm big again. No.
So hold on. All right, so it looks like Bill and Joker weren't on this one for some reason. All right, give me a second to copy and paste you motherfuckers. Bill, Joker.
Huh. I think a locust swarm is one of the few things we could take on if we just throw fucking splash weapons on it at it.
Yeah, but it's less likely to get us a lot of amazing fucking loot.
How the fuck are we gonna deal with an underwater armada? That's adventure hook for later, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you and Bill should be available. Do y'all see yourselves?
I see, yes. I can see.
Cool deal. Let me see if I can find it.
Where is this the guy?
Give me a
I
second.
don't
I'm
think so.
trying to find the nigger. Hold up.
The guy was black.
Yeah, I know that.
White. You just said the
Oh, there
N-word
he
on
is.
Stream.
Jesus Christ, dungeon punk art styles are a disaster. They really are.
Oh
There you go.
man, I see this guy is. This guy looks like someone who wants to be an adventurer but has no idea what that entails.
We took a job off this asshole? Jesus Christ, we should have ran screaming from this dickhead's art, fucking fashion sense. That's the look of a man who'll get you killed.
Hey, we'll go. Good sir.
Welcome. Well, yes, welcome, my
As
friend.
As El Uvu will slide the heads from underneath the table over to Aldrin's feet.
Yes, here you go. As I hold rats up in the middle of the bar.
Oh, good sir. What the hell are you doing? Don't be showing that in my bar. What's wrong with you people?
Oh, sorry.
Close the damn bag.
As I'll put them into a bag.
Oh my God! Oh, I'm so flipped.
Don't worry. I've got all the cleaning stuff you wanted. It's in the house.
Why? What is wrong with you people? Now! I asked these gentlemen to do me a task, and they seem to have done quite well. You didn't happen to see anything else down there, did you?
Oh, plenty of things.
Rat-wise.
We found Clarence.
They were all white.
Clarence. Good. Who said that word? Looking around for Lozzie's character.
I have no idea.
on,
I have no idea who said that word. As I'll roll bluff check.
I'll re-roll stealth if I can actually. Get
Oh
the damn
God!
thing.
What the hell was this fucker's name? I have so many sheets. I know, right, Jarvis?
Huh?
Let me see.
I
Hold
rolled
on.
20.
Stealth check.
I am a voice on the wind.
Nope, that's Kurt. Give me a minute here. I will. I know his assistant was named Kiki.
Do you love me? Are you riding?
Careful with that.
Nothing copywritten there. You can't afford to fight that.
No one will ever find out.
Jack Nathaniel. There he is. That's the character's name.
Are we trusted someone with 2 first names? Jesus Christ! What is
Well,
wrong
no,
with
his
us?
Hey.
name is Jack and his last name's Nathaniel.
It was
Yeah,
his
he's got
idea.
he's got a first name for a last name. That is the most dangerous son of a bitch type you can run into.
It was his idea. He acted as the voice.
This man is more red flags than 1945 Berlin.
Alrighty, so sense motive. Holy shit! All right, so he
No.
believed. So Lazi, what were you doing? What's that nat 24 stealth check?
Yeah, double, like reassuring the stealth check.
Okay, so he doesn't believe you don't know where the voice came from, Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up his perception. Go to the character sheet again. I should just leave this thing open like this. Oh, my computer did not like that.
Yeah, Adobe's been real fucky lately.
I don't think he can beat your stealth check. No,
Good.
not even. I'm with an 18. He doesn't even come close. All right, cool. So but he also doesn't know where it came from. So he's just gonna drop the subject, and be like, "Yes, well, anyway." And
Yes.
so you've took care of and you distributed the poison properly, right?
There's no money.
Yes.
As instructed.
Was it? He looks around. Was it useful?
You mean
No.
if you mean the dagger you put in with it? Yeah, no.
Dagger? Wait. Dagger? What dagger? I don't. Wait. How wasn't it useful? I mean,
We're not going to run around and individually stab every rat that you're after, sir. We put the poison down in the correct locations for the distribution of the population of rats, and went upon our way after a thorough investigation.
Yes, I've not. I mean, it might have been useful if you found some kind of strange creature that would have been susceptible to a dagger of that kind, but we didn't really.
Sir.
Yes. You're correct. Okay, well, would I? So the dagger was no use. Do you still have it?
Yes.
Could I have it back?
Why?
Because it's my dagger.
Oh, so you did put it in there.
Yes. I mean,
Why?
well, Kiki. Well, I mean, Kiki. I just Kiki. No, that's not what Kiki.
So we agree you didn't put this dagger into the poison stick, and you would have no reason to take it from us, yes?
Kiki. Yes. Yes. Apparently, that is absolutely correct.
I see. Strange conversation to have.
As I say, discretion. It's first and foremost in this line of business.
Kiki. And you see the halfling standing, like, just shaking her head. Oh, by the way, this is the halfling.
Yes, I
well.
remember Kiki.
For the record, sir, were you ever in the market for something along those lines? Silver sheen is cheaper. Just as effective.
Yes, I mean, of course. But, well, I mean, effective for what? Honestly, I mean.
Let's face it. Every place has weird rumors kicking around the sewers. It's like crocodiles running around them, that kind of business. But I don't think it's be the sort of thing for that.
Yes, indeed. I've heard.
Put it this way, sir: if your concern or the concern of the parties responsible for the dagger were for anything therianthropic running around, rest assured there is no risk of that anymore down there.
You see his eyes kind of there's a quick, like, it's subtle, but there's a quick, like, enlarging of his eyes when you say that word. And
I specifically went with the highbrow term so that no one else in this room probably understands what it means.
So he's like, "Oh very, very good." Kiki. Oh, okay. Well, I must be off. Apparently, Kiki will take care of your payments. Apparently, I'm supposed to go do something else now. And like, and you see Kiki walks up to, well, who was the main speaker? I guess Kiki will walk up to both of you two, since you seem to be doing the main talking. And like, she looks at you and she's like shaking her head with embarrassment and like, motioning the action a manager does when their employee did something really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
She looks in the bag and sees the 4 dire rat heads, and so she will pay you the platinum piece that was promised, that y'all can split amongst yourselves.
Yeah. How many coins for that again?
A platinum piece is 10 gold. So
nice.
And then for the dire rat heads, she reaches into her hat and produces a coupon.
A what now?
A coupon.
I see.
And hands it to you. And as you read it, basically, this coupon is good for a masterwork anything. It basically pays for the masterwork cost of any item that you want in the city. So if you wanted a masterwork weapon, you get a masterwork weapon. If you wanted a masterwork thieves tools, you get masterwork thieves tools. If it's an armor or weapon, you'll have to pay the additional cost yourself. If it's for a masterwork tools kit, it'll cover the whole thing.
I see.
Masterwork sauce?
How much does a masterwork egg incubator cost these days?
Kiki?
Does it cover the size increase?
That needs to be in canon.
Kiki just looks at you confused.
That was more of a brain thinking thing.
I got you.
It's funnier.
But yeah, so that's that is your reward for the dire rats. Along with you're basically going to be able to keep the mithril dagger,
which is worth more than everything else here by a good margin.
I see.
Damn, masterwork. These tools are expensive. So you got what? Is that the one platinum pieces between us? So 10 gold split between the party.
Yeah, and I think there's 5 of you left, so that's 2 gold a pop.
Okay. 2 GP. And we got is that a single coupon for the masterwork?
Yes, it is a single coupon, so you guys will have to decide as a party what to do with it.
So we got 1 platinum piece?
Yes.
2 gold to pop for spreading around a bit of poison, ain't bad.
Because that's all you were actually hired to do, was to go throw the poison all over the place. You weren't like being paid to go kill every rat in the sewer.
It just sounded like that we would get a bonus for that.
Well, you got a bonus for killing the big dire rats, which is the coupon.
That coupon's worth 300 gold.
Yeah, like that thing's up to worth 300 gold, like all on its own.
Plus the 500 gold for the dagger.
So this is a coupon for 1 masterwork item.
Yes.
But you only get the full item if it's a tool. If it's a weapon or armor, you have to pay for the armor component, and just the upgrade is free.
Yeah. So, like, if you want it masterwork full plate, you're gonna have to pay the 1,200 gold for the full plate.
I see.
But if you want it masterwork thieves tools, the coupon will cover the full cost.
Hey, Brad, welcome back. We went and got payment for cleaning out the rats.
Awesome.
It's 1 platinum piece, and now we have a coupon to make 1 thing masterwork.
Yep, good anywheres in this town.
I mean, I could I hand the coupon to myself to make a masterwork item?
Oh,
Hehe.
that
Hehe.
Pens.
no.
Really. Like we have to get the item and the item separately from the masterwork quality.
Yep.
Masterwork hydration suit would be hilarious.
Because it's that, which is kind of funny, by the way, because you can't upgrade an item to masterwork. It has to be made masterwork or not at all.
Yeah, but the additional costs, what's being covered and offset.
Actually, there's a spell that turns an item masterwork. You just have to
and there
pay
is
the
an
cost.
alchemical like you can spray on, but it's like twice the cost of regular masterwork.
Well, the spell, you just have to pay the masterwork gold cost.
Okay. Pre-spell. I know about the spell.
Masterwork transformation.
Yeah.
There's also no chemical stuff you can spray on, but it's 300 gold. So cheaper to get.
Worthless.
I'm unironically just typing in masterwork into the archive of Nephis and going for the most expensive option. Gonna get one's money's worth. Or I could get some nice masterwork. Like lab.
I mean, my tools are weapons, so.
The black man isn't leaving.
I really want. I would be extremely selfish for me to do that, but I just kind of wanna. I want the materials to make my basement into a masterwork workshop.
Oh, I know what we should get.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a pirate colony. What can you think of that is like
ship?
the thing? No, not a master. There's no such thing as masterwork ship.
A masterwork ship?
However, there is such a thing as a masterwork spyglass, and they're about the
That
same
is true.
price.
We don't. Yeah, we could get a masterwork spyglass. I guess. Where's the masterwork spywork from?
Reach Tactics Toolbox. It's worth $4,000.
Is that first party?
Yes. And I know that there would be someone selling those kinds of things because this is a naval yard.
I've never seen a masterwork spyglass before.
It's from Range Tactics Toolbox. No one read that fucking book.
And it's first party?
Yeah. Range Tactics Toolbox, page 21. £2, $4,000. Only a -1 penalty per 40 feet. 20. Not that anyone ever uses these range modifiers anyway.
Range Tactics Toolbox.
Though we have other options. We can burn that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, I would appreciate not like
Not trying to break the system.
yeah, I gave this to y'all so that you could like you guys could like, get the party could be a little bit more competent with tools and such, like actually having a masterwork tool for your trade or some shit along those lines.
I already have that.
We're Bear Trap.
Masterwork. I wasn't giving it to you to, basically be able to acquire thousands of gold pieces worth of items.
Don't worry, I'm not going to actually go for the spyglass. I don't think there would be actually a lens cut around here. It's an incredibly, incredibly expensive skill.
Damn, a regular spyglass is worth 1,000. Shit.
There are
there it is.
I'll say this. And rather than go for a traditional toolkit, an altar might be appropriate.
A what?
Because an altar is basically a masterwork crafting station that's slightly more expensive.
Yeah. I would definitely like an altar to Gond. That would be fucking great.
Now I have a personal fucking grief to take up at some point. If anyone wants to take the mithril dagger off my hands,
We need a baby change.
If I could have it, I'd like to mithril dagger.
yeah. But if the duty calls and I need to cut someone open, I'm going to borrow it again. Try and keep it clean.
Well, in that case, you should keep it. I was going to melt it down.
What are you going to do with half a pound of mithril?
Whatever the fuck I want, man. Holy shit.
Again, it's only half a pound.
You could make it the edge of a blade. Like how I have the molten slag and the hilt.
If we're going to do that, we might as well just put a bayonet lug on it.
Well, the mithril needed to make that weapon is worth a lot. And using that...
Gold and scrap.
Yeah. Basically, I note down the value of everything I obtain, because everything I obtain can be used as a part of the materials to make a magical item. Because that's how magical item crafting works. The money you pay to make a magical item is items required to make it.
A mithril dagger counts as masterwork and is 502 gold. Because there is a rule that you use the original weight for pricing.
Yep.
This thing is worth more than the rest of the party combined.
Yes.
Yes. We could sell it, and if we used the bartering rules with someone who has high diplomacy, it would be for a surprising amount.
With the value of it, with the pricing around here, we would be better off borrowing money with it as collateral.
Yeah.
But
probably
finding a loan shark that will do that. Not breaking kneecaps if you miss payment. Also, I just realised that the equivalent to a mask is Norgorber, and the portable altar to Norgorber is now coming up.
I have a question, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Could we get a masterwork vault in the city?
A what?
Could we get a vault in the city?
A vault?
Yes.
To like store all your shit in?
Yes.
You know, if you were to go with Kiki and give her the go to Kiki and give her the coupon and ask for that, she'd probably be able to arrange it.
Because I was thinking, since we're in a pirate town, one of the most useful things is probably just a secure vault with a lot of space for our stuff. Yes?
Yeah, you could easily do that.
Does that sound like a plan for everyone?
I guess.
Yes, that's ideal.
Okay, yeah. So you go to Kiki, and so you walk up to Kiki, and she goes, "Kiki."
Yes. I have a question regarding this coupon.
Kiki?
Discussing it back and forth was difficult to determine. So I was wondering, would you be able to get us a vault instead? A secure vault for belongings.
Kiki sits there and thinks for a little bit, and she kind of gets a smile on her face and goes, "Kiki!" Holds out her hand for the coupon.
Give the coupon back.
She holds up the coupon and does like a quick sleight of hand, and now she has a key with an address on it, and she gives it to you.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Right. And now while I go back, I'm going to explain to Azaluvu the concept of an incubator.
So I don't have to sit on the baby.
No. Essentially, I'll build an incubator for it, and upgrade that incubator as we go along the way. And then whenever we have to go do something, you come with us. And whenever we don't have to do something, you can look at the baby. You can look after the baby. Otherwise, it will be in an incubator in the vault.
As long as as long as the baby does not go into Walmart and shoot someone.
Wrong to baby.
Sorry.
What?
Some rapper named the baby went to Walmart.
Oh,
and
I
shot
know
him.
about that, but that was my in-game reaction. What? The bloody hell is a Walmart?
I don't know.
Are you all right?
No.
No. No,
I understand as I pat her on the head. Now let's go. Now let's go starting on an incubator for a child. Huh?
Yee. Also, Mega.
Yes.
She went up over to the woman that I forgot, so I'm just gonna have Azaluvu call her Nana. And she's like, I have baby now. You are grandma now.
What? Wait, you're talking to the
To her.
to the woman who owns the bar, Tammy?
Yeah. Tammy. The one who
Tammy looks at you like, wait, what?
You are grandma now.
Nope, 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 no, 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 no. And no, this is not a thing. You will not make it a thing. Get out of my bar.
Damn it.
Get out me building. Get out me building.
I am not I am not having an infestation of kobolds in my bar. It's not happening. You breed like cockroaches. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be mean, but I said it.
But Nana,
I'd like to imagine that this happened just before Alduin came on, explained the concept of an incubator, and then said, not loudly but but anyone within earshot could hear. Now let's go build an incubator for a child. Huh?
I don't think Tammy knows what an incubator is, to be honest with you. Tammy's
no,
knowledge.
But she would definitely have heard. She would definitely heard the part about our child.
No.
I fucking vow.
Disavow.
I am leaving this bar and I am never returning. Good day, sirs. Fucking hate this city. Place is a shithole. I'm moving back to fucking Absalom.
Absalom doesn't exist.
I know. That's why I'm moving there.
fucking
I want to be alleviated of the burden of being fucking alive. Every day we move further from the light of the gods.
Moment.
I'm supposed to shackle with assholes like Mask.
Anyway, yeah, let's go, and I'll prepare incubator.
Just give me one moment,
and
lady and gentlemen.
It's funny because there are no other kobolds as far as Azhalufu knows.
That's true, I guess.
But you breed like rats. Hold on. Where did Oh, there you are. All right, hold on. Getting y'all's characters. Bill, where's your character model at?
He's over here.
At the bottom.
Bill, can you?
Yeah.
Roll 20 being fucky with me. Can you move your character up with everyone else's?
Not being fucky with you.
There we go. Copy. And paste.
Although the
Well,
Azhalufu is...
So, real quick though. So you guys follow the address to this this thing, and you find a patch of there's a patch of green just right outside the city that y'all had, and y'all remember seeing buildings over in this direction before, but you never actually like went inside of one.
Yeah.
And and the address on the key registers with the building that you see right in front of you.
I see.
Yes!
The doors are
coppins.
fucking before you go in, the doors are like fucking massive. And it would you wouldn't actually think they're heavy iron. You actually wouldn't think you'd be able to open these doors. But when you put in the key and turn it, you're a whole bunch of clanking and clicking and all kinds of other shit, and the doors swing open on their own. Now, mind you, I wasn't able to exactly find a vault, so this was the next best thing. Just assume that those are very large chests.
And not caskets.
And not coffins, correct.
I see quite an auspicious design on these. One of these seems to have been ruined.
And the chests themselves each have a masterwork lock on them. They're fairly well constructed, and they won't move from the spot they're in.
By the way, you could just find a chest and then just put a chest over the coffins.
Yeah, I could.
Part of me likes the idea that they didn't have a vault available, so they just gave us a crypt.
A crypt is secure.
It's a full mausoleum. As good.
What I like to imagine is that they gave us a crypt or mausoleum, and then just kind of hurriedly put the coffins with locks on them, and for us to use as chests.
This is a family's mausoleum.
I will. This may seem bold, but
whose name is this going to be in? Say again.
Whose name is this going to be in?
Good question. Y'all haven't.
We haven't actually. We've never found a name for our group, have we? Should we formalize a name for it?
The look on Barry's face is that look of, oh no, I can't get away from this now.
Oh, you will also find that each of these chests, including the broken one, inside where the lock should have been on the broken one, there is another key, and those keys will also unlock the crypt. So basically, there's 5 copies of the keys.
Right. So I'm guessing this is where Theo basically goes.
Nope. Not my shit. You people are out your fucking minds. I'm done. I'm retiring. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
What?
Got a fucking kobold with an egg. Got like weird shit in the sewers. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. Into the void.
Have a good day, Theo.
Yeah.
Good thing you're never going to leave us like that, Barrow.
Yeah, you're our friend forever.
And ever. And ever.
If anyone knew what I was and knew what to look for, you would unironically see my parasite attempt to eject itself from this body.
Antoine thinks he sees the doors
I
close.
see Adovine moving away, and I see Adovine moving away, and just say, "Don't worry, Adovine. We figured out a name for the group for you. See you later."
But Antoine just thinks he sees the doors close as Azaluvu's like forever
The walls seem to close in.
Anyway, yeah, I'll just go right then. So, a name for the group.
How about Kofefe?
No.
Your name is hard enough to pronounce as it is. You want another name to twist it around?
Let's see.
It could be the 18.
I suppose if we wanted to be extremely ironic, we could call ourselves Common Sense.
That is the dumbest fucking name I've ever heard of.
Wow.
What was your idea then?
Well, don't want to call ourselves the rat catchers. That kind of pigeonholes us for the job.
Yes.
Was our position.
Ah,
It depends how much bloody trouble you're gonna get us into.
troublemakers.
Oh, but then we might get hunted down.
Troublebreakers.
No, sounds childish.
Everything sounds
But
childish.
Barry suddenly realised that, oh, I just accused a 16-year-old of sounding childish. Yeah, that's really good.
I
Also,
think I'm
Bill,
playing
I
the
would like
character
to-
very well.
Yeah, you are. Like I'm saying, like in character, like, oh, damn, yeah, you are a child. Shit.
I would also like to point out, Bill, there's something else weird about this place that you happen to catch. You see this? What looks
Yes.
like an urn on the map?
That plinth, yeah.
It's Nate's
Yeah.
place.
This is a circular glass container about 3 feet tall with a lid on it, and it's also able to be compartmentalized. Has slots where you can basically divide it into multiple sections. Something that would be perfect for an what is it called? A oratorium or arterarium? What's the word I'm looking for, people? It's
Are you saying something for keeping insects in?
Yes,
Terrarium.
terrarium. Thank you.
Are you suggesting we turn this place into a sturge factory?
I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
N-
Unfortunately, the one
no.
time Adeline actually needs to roll engineering is the one time he rolls a 3. There should probably be enough to figure out what the fuck this thing is. What is it, like a actual terrarium? Is it like an ornament, or is it the world's shittiest like cotton candy machine?
Cotton candy machine. There's an idea. No, it's a terrarium. It's a really nice one too.
Why?
You would figure you could basically have 3 to 4 different bug environments in this thing.
I have many questions.
I've been watching a lot.
Yeah, most
of,
importantly, like why? Because who would have known that you were collecting insects?
Who the fuck?
While that's going on, Aldwin thinks for a moment, and then starts to chuckle, and then laugh.
But just a moment.
I know a name. That is the dumbest thing I could possibly think of. And it fits well.
Oh, yeah, it's because we're dealing with the name. Sorry, I got distracted by this weird thing.
Oh, I'll take a look at that in a second, but A team. Because all our names start with A.
Oh.
Ah.
Azaluvu will look kind of offended because she had whispered A team like a few minutes ago and everyone ignored it, and then
Well, yeah, your stealth check is like a 30.
Yeah.
yeah.
Give us a fucking break. You're invisible to the
But
naked eye.
he'll wave that off. Of course not. That's dumb.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Also, I'm fairly certain we need to make sure we don't have the same name as some fucker else. I'm fairly certain we
Probably.
can get in trouble for that kind of thing.
But do they all have A's in their name?
Regardless, we're looking at this thing, yes?
This is a terrarium. Who the hell would have a terrarium in a crypt?
I don't know. Why was this place even here? As part of the city no one goes to. I assume it was a crypt. Why would it be a crypt here?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, sure. Oh, God. I'm not good at perception checks.
Oh, it begins.
Yeah,
Here it comes. Here it comes.
I'm just gonna roll it. Fuck it. What are the odds of it happening again? Jesus, it was not better. Not for a +2, so again.
Anyway, you want me to roll the
Yep, D10,000.
9143.
9143. You guys are rolling high today. Shit. All right. Okay, let's see what we got.
Mega, where's the cat?
I don't know. Where is the cat? Not my problem. The area is not wooded, so if the area is wooded, all nearby become lost. If not, roll again. So roll again.
6, 9, 32.
69, 32.
The 69 series.
Sounds like a lyric to a cut fucking Death Grip song.
Yeah.
What's 69, 32?
6, 9, 3, 2.
Tacky on, but MC Writer's forgotten lyrics. He's trying to improvise.
Ah! Wow.
Yes.
Do you want the mental or the physical?
That tells me very little.
I know. One's a mental effect, one's a physical effect.
I already have an arm made of wood. So you know what? Let's continue with the physical changes.
All right. Your body shrinks by 75%, but your head remains normal sized.
I take the mental one.
All right. Everyone in the room, you guys suddenly think that Grin has ingested a powerful toxin.
As if that's unbelievable in the slightest.
So you all suddenly believe, you guys just saw Grin, like suddenly, as far as you're concerned, you saw Grin take something out of his pocket. It looked very poisonous, and he drank it. Reactions.
Barrow smiles for the first time in his life.
Wow!
He's going to have an even bigger frown when he sees that that Aldwin apparently has absolutely no reaction to this toxic liquid.
Wait, I mean, it's his idea.
I was
Shit.
giving you all your
Poison!
dangerous needs.
Whatever bottle he has in his hand, I'm slapping out of it, and I'm going to try and force feed him a saline fucking.
Now the funny thing is, Joker's character has no idea what you're reacting to because he doesn't think this at all.
I told you, Joe, drink fucking poison.
What did you put in your mouth? Get it out! Spit it! Spit it out! Spit it out! Bad dog! Bad!
Excuse me, what?
Bad dog! Bad!
What are you doing?
You drank poison, you retard.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I just saw you do it.
I didn't drink anything.
You did.
No.
You lying druggy sack of shit.
No, if I were to drink anything, you would know. I tell you everything I ingest because you have to know.
Aldrin, I don't want to be a single mother.
What?
I fucking hate this place.
Maybe,
Just drink the fucking saline.
maybe you should.
No, look, here's the only poison I have as I take out an actual vial of highly lethal toxin. I have not drank it.
Who sold you this?
I made it.
Oh god, I forgot you could do that.
As far as
Where'd you get this? I made it. I made it because I was watching you.
made it watching you. As far as Bread and Lazi, you both got high enough to notice that while everything else in this crypt is covered in dust, the terrarium is not. Terrarium looks like it just recently got here. Could be more than 2 days old.
That's spooky.
Regardless,
Whose place
What?
is this?
ours now.
Someone
was it
who knew
originally?
we were going to ask for
That I
this?
don't know. I think we could probably investigate who it was later. For now, me and Azaluvu have a few things we need to get here. Yes?
I don't know if he's gonna be like raising blood sucking things. Won't that be dangerous for the baby?
It's going to be inside of an incubator most of the times. I don't know. Team Boogie. Bogey?
Bogey?
Bougie.
Bougie.
Bougie. Why?
I mean, we're still coming up with team names, right?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we're doing that.
We keep on
Oh,
getting
yes.
distracted.
I need to hurry up and
Right.
invent Adderall for this party. Jesus Christ.
I know!
How about the
Right.
sisterhood of the wandering chromosome?
Right, so. Most of us here are craftsmen, yes?
Right.
We-
Yeah.
Mm.
Of a kind.
Bougie comes from craftsmen from the walled city.
Well, I've had an
Surprisingly-
idea for.
Surprisingly high class, you had one?
But Bougie actually isn't high class; it's middle class.
Well, yeah, but
Yes.
I'm
No,
saying,
but
I'm
well,
saying
the
the joke was
term.
highbrow.
Yeah, to know the term is highbrow is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, my point is, I've had an idea for a while, and well, this city, all of its power is centralized with the captains, and I don't exactly treat the city's craftsmen with the highest respect.
Are we making a guild?
For legal reasons, no.
No. What I want to do is I want to create a, well, I suppose it would be an unregistered crafters gathering. So that we may centralize the efforts of the crafters of the city. There's no real resource sharing going on. There's no teaching
I'm
or
not
official.
sure I agree with syndicalism.
Do you agree with the captains?
I make it a point never to agree with anyone.
How many captains are there?
I know.
No.
How many ships were there? I think I read that.
9. There's 9 high captains, if I remember correctly.
The
We could be
Masons.
the
That's a
10th
pretty good.
captain.
That's a pretty good name.
None of us can cut stone. I prefer the stone cutters rolls off the tongue better.
Yes.
We could
I
None
be
of
suppose
us
so.
are mace.
captain.
As it goes, none of us are in that particular profession.
Yes.
Well, you have a dwarf.
Which makes it perfect for it being, the secret group.
The dwarf has more in common
Throws
with the
everything
bolt
off.
themselves than with anyone who works them.
The only reason we want a group name is that we have something to put shared belongings under legally, and if we're
You
just
could-
an unread,
You could very well just call yourselves the Free Masons.
None of us are masons. You went over this, Jack.
I like Freemasons though. I think my grandfather was a Freemason.
Ah!
I said mine was too, but we won't talk about that.
Green
I don't know. It seemed like a bunch of them came to the funeral.
We had to edit this part out.
Why?
well, oh, actually,
Well, we are in a crypt. Well, maybe we should. This is kind of our point of origin, unless we're going to call ourselves the Gingerbread Brigade. I was being facetious, disembodied voice.
Are we keeping
See,
this?
there's an idea. Part of me likes the idea that because Baru's eyesight is so bad, he's never actually seen Azaluvu. He just assumes it's a disembodied voice that follows him around, and he's mentally ill.
how about the free cryptus?
Well, if we're keeping this crypt, we could be a crypt keepers.
Crypt crafters?
Crypt crafters.
It's hard to say, but
How about
yeah.
the graveyard shift?
Graveyard shift.
We're the creepy crypt crafters, CCC.
How about we just cut out the middleman and call ourselves the Monster Mash?
I like the crypt.
That joke lands a bit better if any of your characters knew what mine was.
Well, I mean, I like the idea of just the cryptus. It's an
Cryptid.
esoteric term.
I'm reminded of an old adage. Have you ever heard? Do you know how they used to make back in the olden days, back when they were first exploring the Sandia regions? You know how they used to make paint?
by grinding up
Yeah.
red beetles?
No, that's red.
Oh.
Red paint. Brown paint used to be made from ground up, like this one, the tombs.
Ground up shit?
No, well, mummies in that case.
Oh, so ground up
Nah, it's
blood.
we could call ourselves the paint makers in that case, but it's not really our expertise. We've mainly been dealing with local vermin. Oh, I guess I'm getting ideas about my station in that regard. Probably shit myself if I ever saw one and did. We need something that will reflect our values and won't repel people too much.
Values, huh? Well, the only thing I really know we would like is we don't really necessarily. I most certainly don't like the way the captains are doing things. They've never done anything. They've never really done anything for my family.
Or anyone else's, to be honest. But we can't draw attention to that, otherwise we'll be drawing the wrong kind of attention.
I know. I like the idea of incorporating the word "free" into our team. The free craftsman is a bit dull.
Free Crafters Union.
We don't want to use the word union, I think. I believe that would also attract wrong attention.
Yeah, last time someone used some union around here, they ended up in the harbour.
Definitely don't want to unionize in this city.
No. Lots of skilled workers there. Should be said.
How about free forges?
That's criminal connotations.
A crafters.
We'll always call ourselves the White Collar Society.
Azaluvu pulls up the egg again. What about the golden egg?
That would insinuate to people that we're an easy mark.
Cat.
Yes, we'll call our group Cat.
Let's see.
Party name generator. Let's try and get some fucking fuel in the flames. And we could have a pertain into our future and just call it branding to follow.
Branding to follow.
We could be the Sentient Weapon Observation and Response Division.
Call yourselves debt collectors.
We could be the wooden
the
nickels.
reference.
We should be the wooden nickels.
As a metallurgist, that offends me.
Well,
mask
I don't want
the
to
mask of
insinuate.
Maliki. Maliki's masks. There you go.
I don't want to start throwing in with people.
I don't want to insinuate anything. But freemakers?
Freemakers.
Sounds like a good way to cause a misunderstanding of the local slaver population.
Well, I mean, it's freemakers. It's those who make things.
I'm more of a service industry. This junction.
I make. We both make. We make drinks.
What I like about it is just the idea is just the insinuation of independence, I suppose.
Yeah, well, you're young. You get that beaten out of you fairly swiftly.
Oh, what if we get ideas from this book that I found?
The sewer rats. Tunnel snakes.
You can't have we listen. If someone does have that name already, I don't want to fuck with them.
As Eluvu will take out her spell book. Be like,
Yeah, there's a-
let's pick a random word from this.
Oh yes, I forgot you found that.
I found a book.
A spell book.
I can't
A spell
read
book?
it.
You found the spellbook in the sewer.
Yes,
It was
she
in my
did.
pocket.
She had a spell book in her pocket all of a sudden.
He'll take off his glasses and just start rubbing the bridge of his nose. If anyone's seen the Lotus Eats podcast, that time when every now and then Callum will do this thing where his whole body will cringe, like every cell is cringing. So that's exactly the look. Like,
Well, I mean, you could always take a look through it. I wouldn't. What was the name on the first page? Was it Property of Vecna? Or whoever the fuck it was?
It wouldn't. It's
I keep on wanting to say.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. The name on it is. It says property of, and it's a word you can't really understand. Not because it's in a language, but it seems to be a coded word.
Yes. As I don't know. Seemed like bad news.
We could be the best. We could be the bad news bears.
take a look around. There's an ounce of muscle between us.
Well, there's always Aldor.
It would fit for Adeline's obsession with throwing bear traps. Bad news bears.
I don't think we should encourage that.
Agents of Inquiry.
Oh.
We're the flying bear traps.
No.
How about Agents of Inquiry?
Yee.
Asking questions isn't all we do. In fact, most of the time we spend time not asking too many questions.
Well, that's because we're not allowed.
We always seek answers. That's all we've ever done.
No, you don't necessarily want to broadcast that. Keeping a low profile is often about certain things is important, you know.
Yes, but there's never a shame in asking a question, so long as you phrase it right. Such as why someone would be interested in a mithril dagger.
There you go. Call yourselves the Mithril Dagger.
Mithril needles.
The mithril needle?
It's too small to be a dagger.
I'm going to look at the others. The mithril needle.
1 second.
Sure.
So the needle is a symbol of many crafts, actually. A needle must be used in other work, in medicine. Even I have to use a needle and thread occasionally when I'm binding together something for experimentation. And mithril has a certain wealth to it, I suppose. It's a status symbol of in many places, I think.
That is potential.
It has more potential than anything else we've given.
The Mithril Needle.
I'll wait until Bill is back. But I like that. That sounds like it has some potential.
If you want to do a small play on words, the original goddess of magic's name was Mythil.
Mythil's needle.
Mythil's needles.
Weren't really that magically based.
True.
But we will be. We will be.
Sorry about that.
I mean, we're gonna have a giant.
Mithril needle, Bill.
Mm.
A needle is a needle is a symbol of many professions. Leather workers need to use it. Medicine makers need to use it. Even I have to use it in my random experimentation.
How about the Argent Provocateurs?
Hmm?
How about the Argent Provocateurs?
Argent Provocateurs. That would work.
Can we spell it?
Well, you should. But...
Yes. Provocateur. Noun.
No, I probably wouldn't. I suggest we go for it because it does bring the wrong kind of press.
What's the number for 5? Like they have double, they have
Quintuple.
this is a horrible idea. It's going back to the A thing. We could be quintuple A.
No.
Like triple A.
Think not. I quit. Think not.
I need double A after all this.
Well, A. Let's see. It's the first letter of the alphabet. Anyway.
Well, we picked the right place to have our crisis of faith and person and what's the word? Crisis of identity.
Yes, I suppose so.
We could could we try to call upon like one of the gods that we are worshipping and be like, hey, what's your favorite thing?
I don't know, the one who's been really answering me the most lately isn't someone I'd turn to for advice.
And I wouldn't ask either of mine for opinions. That's not what either of them are about.
God, who owns this book? You.
That's a horrible idea. Don't do that.
Better than the other, than the like god that she actually looks up to.
A funny one is abbreviatus.
Abbreviatus.
People just ask and we're just like, we didn't want to abbreviate it, but we did. I don't know. I'm gonna start throwing out Pokemon names if we can't decide.
You can't just keep falling back on that IP. It'll get us in trouble one day.
I mean, all of your Pokemon names are going to get a no, so I don't know why you would.
Because we aren't coming up with anything that we're all saying yes to.
Hang on, I'm going to see if this helps my brain work any better. I'll climb into one of the coffins. Just kind of sit with my vision looking at the ceiling.
I mean, Mithril Maker sounds good to me.
But we don't make mithril, and people might get confused.
Exactly.
Mega, can you shrink down my my character?
Sure.
Managed to get ourselves an identity crisis. We don't even sure what we're doing.
Give me a moment.
No.
Also,
I'll actually sit down. Sit down for a bit and say, I know what I want to do. It might sound sort of cheesy, but
real quick, before you finish that sentence, give me perception checks.
Sure.
Up, cat.
22.
What are you doing?
right, so 12, 16, 22, 14. So, Bread.
Yep.
You see this person in black robes who's trying to sneak into the crypt.
I throw a bear trap.
God dang it. All right, make your surprise action.
No fig fast chuckle nuts. Flashback.
Are we? It's not close quarters combat.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not yet.
Imagine they were just something like
It's just like
Bear trap versus flat-footed AC.
flat-footed. Yeah, that'll hit. 12
I just imagine some chick trying to sneak up, and then a bear trap comes. Ah, fuck!
Ah! Damn you! Damn you!
Damn you!
You're in the
all
bloody
to hell.
You haven't heard The Last of Us! And she's pointing dead at you, Joker. As she begins to run away with a bear trap on her arm.
Oh, bloody hell! I forgot
She
about them.
can't run. She has a bear trap.
The bear trap is not adhered to anything.
It's not. But okay, so she can't run. She can move at half speed.
She can move at half speed. Also,
Because bear trap.
she drops a smoke bomb.
I'm running out. I'm getting my bear trap. I always know where it is.
Oh, that's fucking true.
Oh god, no, that's awful. That means she's either going to have to ditch it somewhere, or you can track her directly back to where she's going. And this, I assume, fuck up cult bullshit thing will be a very short-lived adventure.
I know where it is.
All right. Well, hold on. We're not. So?
Cold
Yes.
hunters.
She's. I don't. Hold on. Do bear traps actually say that you move at half speed if they're not tied down?
Yeah, it doesn't let you move if it is tied down.
I'm surprised she's alive. That's 12 damage.
I had a look at it the other day.
The creature's speed. Yeah, okay, yeah. Damn, bear traps are dangerous.
Yes.
You shouldn't just be able to throw them around like that.
You aren't.
You're taking the -4 penalty for that thing, right?
I have throw anything.
Oh yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
Fair enough.
We could be the cult killers.
Bloody hell! I forgot about them. Let's pursue her. I need to find out why they want to kill me.
okay, but
All right. So here's my question: are you obviously chasing her?
Yes.
Okay.
And we catch up in like no time.
I know
Yeah,
you will. So
and before you guys, and to look up at the crypt and say, "This is mine. Fuck you," and he'll
So
cut address the sky.
So all right. So
I'm
here's
going
what
to lock the crypt behind me as we leave.
Yeah. So as you guys started to run, she's realizing she can't like move very quickly because there's a bear trap on her, and she sees how fast y'all are approaching her. So you see her take her hand, and she like hits her jaw up really hard, and
Cyanide.
swallows, and goes, "You'll never learn the secrets."
I don't care. You're not dying on me.
As foam starts to fall
Oh,
out
no,
of her
no,
mouth.
the fucking saline is going down her neck.
If you're there, let this woman be saved so we can torture her for information.
Don't get that bit. Just take this.
She is
I'm going to force feed her a potion of purify food and drink.
It doesn't work that way, but all right, you will have a chance to save her. Hold on. So mechanically, she is trying to resist you getting whatever it is into her mouth. So you're going to need to make a CMB against your CMD to basically like make her open her mouth so you can force stuff down it.
I will aid him.
Okay, is she writhing on the floor or is she standing?
Oh, she's down. The foam is starting to come out.
This will be easy because she's at -4. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? This will be hilarious. My blood stabilizes people.
fake
No,
out
no, no,
again.
hold on, wait. That stabilizes them. It doesn't stop them
does,
from
yeah.
dying
Okay.
from poison.
Okay,
That's different.
that's important to know. I want to get that
Yeah.
out there in case.
Yep.
Okay.
Good clarification. Yes.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, woman, live! You can't tell us anything if you're dead!
Guys, we could be the cult killers.
22.
Oh yeah, you all right? So you've forced her mouth open, and what are you pouring down it? Because the thing is, she's
purge.
All right, so
It's literally a jug of salt water. It should force her to vomit very violently.
so basically, unless she passes a fortitude save to prevent it, correct?
I don't think basically it's just me trying to purge her. I'm gonna force her to make that.
Okay, you know what? I'll say what you give me a heal check with a plus. You have the saline solution on you.
Yeah.
All right, so it'll be a +2 bonus because it's a tool basically.
Okay.
And she will have to make a fortitude save to resist your help, basically.
Okay.
So what is her?
Oh, like a clockwork!
Did you roll that 20?
Look at breathe and weep, bitch. Every time. Touch wood.
By the way, while that's happening, can I try to force manacles on her?
Get that out your damn mouth!
Hold on.
I don't give a shit what you're doing. No one's going to be torturing you, and you're going to fucking live, whether you like it or not.
And she won't go.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Fine, no torture, but she will still tell us what's going on. I don't want to die!
I don't want her to die either. We'll make it, everyone will be mutually fucking alive. We'll all get to suffer through it.
All right, hold on.
None of us are shuffling off to this mortal coil. No one's going to be that fucking lucky.
I don't want to be killed by a cult.
Maggie, you're echoing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'd be echoing. Let me see. Let me disconnect and reconnect.
As he's doing that, I'm going to get myself some sip.
We're the cult killers. We kill.
All right,
cults
how about now? That's what I rolled, 946.
Let's see.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that. You'll find that on her. All right, so yeah, she starts to vomit up the cyanide. Like woman's man's skin falls off. Nat 20 saves him. Woman's lungs fill with mud. Nat 20 saves him. Woman ingests cyanide. Nat 20 saves him. The hell is this?
The dice really don't want you to kill off NPCs.
At this point, I know that he is a miracle worker, so I was absolutely convinced that he would save her.
My God, like
3rd time's the charm, and yeah.
All right.
Mega.
Yeah, I'm
Manacles.
Huh?
Manacles.
Manacles. Yeah, I mean, do you have manacles?
Yes.
Well, then put them on her. She's throwing up. She's stable but unconscious because, well, you don't ingest cyanide and stay conscious.
I put manacles on her.
God.
The saline purge should hopefully have gotten rid of the poison before it got to her bloodstream, but so she's probably going to have vomited so hard she's knocked herself out.
Oh yeah, she's done. She's unconscious.
Barrow, this is one of them. You heard what she said, dress? Yes?
Oh, she's dressed like an asshole. It'd fit for her to be some kind of weird cultist.
What is it? How would I know? I only recently discovered that I am a chosen of Meneki. How am I supposed to handle it?
Well, usually when cults go around bothering small children, they tend to be a bit more cloak and dagger about it.
She was cloak and dagger. She was very stealthful.
She's very stealthful right before the bear trap hit her in the face.
She didn't think Joe had bear traps.
Well, she should have thought harder.
A bear trap?
I do.
I got to say, it has been remarkably effective.
way
I
too.
can't even be mad
like-
anymore. That's really,
like,
really efficient.
I
Holy
am
shit.
seriously considering my next alchemist to be a bear trap thrower. Like they're just
Right.
too good.
I
Why has no one done this before?
I don't know.
It's
There's
like Rickshaw.
no reason not to.
because most people overlook the fact that there's no rules saying you can't just carry a trap.
I mean, Sylveon's not that heavy. Anyway,
Bruh.
He's not heavy, he's cringe. No, that joke didn't quite cross over, right?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of other
He's not
people who are
cringe, he's
way
my
more
mutual.
cringe.
He's not heavy, he's my brother.
I do like the idea of like the fucking, you know, he's not heavy, he's my brother comment, but it's just you're carrying someone home from the bar one night and you say no, he's not heavy, he's just cringe.
It's not wouldn't be the first time I've done it.
The weight of the cringe overwhelms me.
Anyway, I was gonna go.
So do you search her or?
Oh, we're making sure.
Absolutely.
I'm checking
Steal
her
everything.
fucking teeth at this point.
Okay. So
I'm also going to repair her damaged tooth.
Every single one of us are taking a 20 on searching her. I don't care.
are you doing
We're
it
gonna
out
we're
here?
gonna
Or you
find
bring
out.
her in the, or you bring her into the
Back to the
crypt? or
fucking
you're-
crypt. Back to the crypt.
Yeah,
Back to the fucking crypt.
Safe
Back
there.
to the crypt, but
I will sterilize the area. I've got a potion of prestidigitation. Don't
But
ask me how
you-
that works.
but
I'm going to
Jesus
use it to
Christ.
sterilize the area by spraying it around from a bottle.
but this is our secret base.
I'd like the idea that like somebody was like fishing, not far from here. They hear a woman shout, "Well, I'll get you!" and turns and looks to see a woman with a bear trap on her body. Begin running outside. 3 people like jump her, pick her up, and just run her back into the crypt. Like,
And he said nothing about what he saw because he wanted nothing to do with it.
don't,
This is-
don't want anything to do with this. Nope, not me.
Motherfucker. What happened?
They ain't
last
got
time?
shit. They ain't
Don't
got
forget
shit
it.
to do with me.
Full on, forget it, Jack. It's Chinatown tier shit.
Can we,
Nope.
Anyway,
can
we're gonna
we
bring her into the
find
crypt. We're gonna bring her into the crypt, and I'm gonna see if there's a way to close the crypt from the inside.
There is.
I mean, we
There's
could
not a way
just
to
close
unlock
the
it from the inside, but there's a way to close. Nah, you can't.
I close the
You have-
crypt behind us.
You have 3 hours of air. Nah.
So we close the door.
Do I need to
We light up a light and shine it directly in her face while we stand on the other side.
She's
There
unconscious.
are 4 lights.
For a lot.
Nice.
She's unconscious at the moment. Give me a perception. Oh yeah, you said you're taking a 20 to search her. So you find on her person 3 potions, a masterwork rapier, 5 throwing daggers, and because you were taking a 20 and took extra care to do it, you find hidden in her lip, under a false flap on her gums, a pair of lockpicks, bobby pin lockpicks things.
You're being hunted by sociopaths,
Can I take
like
her underwear?
active mentally ill people.
Yes, Azalulu, you can take her underwear.
Yay!
So now we've got cultists stripped bollock naked, tied to a fucking broken chest.
Oh no, she can wear her pants.
She has
just has
manacles.
to go commando.
Yeah, manacled to the fucking thing.
I would just
has to
fucking-
go commando now.
I just fucking look at her and just go, yes. Why? Is there any message, any writing, anything on her?
Not really. I mean, she. It's not like the cult's going to keep like directions or any directions to their base on their people.
Yeah, but
Holy symbol tattoos or markings, any kind of sign of devotion.
She had. Azalulu finds a tattoo of a butterfly on her inner thigh, but that's about it.
I don't care
Desmond
about
should
that.
name the
Also,
bitch behind us.
is she someone who likes to go to like Victoria's Secret?
I don't know.
Actually, I am not local. Who is this bitch?
No. This is need to know. I need to know if they're spendy underwear.
Give me a. You said you got knowledge local.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
20.
20.
It's pretty good for-
This woman is named Jasmine. You know she's a thief, and and you've known her to do a little. You've heard that she does a little bit of wet work every now and then.
Ah, so
Great.
she is
We've captured an
absolutely.
assassin.
So she is absolutely a Victoria's Secret goer. That means this is lingerie.
Meaning that's probably worth more than our rest of our budget. If
Yee.
you roll all that, it'll be collateral.
I put it on the egg.
Oh, she was wearing a masterwork leather armor as well.
We'll allow her some
Masterwork studded leather. Sorry.
What we need to do is that when she wakes up, I need to question her.
Oh, also,
I'm
Bill.
checking
When you said you were
goddamn-
fixing her tooth.
Yeah.
Give me a heal check.
Okay, I've actually got the tools to do this. 29.
Nice.
If I can get a guidance, then that's 30. She's probably got
Sure.
better teeth now than before.
Well, the thing. I mean, she probably does because while repairing one tooth, you find that she has 3 other teeth that are fake.
I'm going to be of those. I will be checking each of them for any kind of foreign entity or object.
Do we get free cyanide?
Hold on.
We could be cyanide and cotton candy. Oh no, wait, no, cyanide and caramel.
Cotton candy hasn't been invented yet.
Cyanide and caramel.
Cyanide hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah.
But she
What's
has
this thing?
cyanide.
I mean,
Also, I'll remind you, in Pathfinder, I'm not sure if in Forgotten Realms, but in Pathfinder, white phosphorus has been invented.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying.
I'm trying to find the book on poisons too.
That could be our group name: White Phosphorus and Happiness.
Bruh.
I don't know how spicy a joke I want to make here. It isn't
Well,
the 70s,
all-
you can't go away with this kind of thing.
Well, all we need is another K word, and we can be the
I don't
blank.
like where this is going!
We can be the blank cult killers.
No,
We're not killing any cults.
we're not the kobold cult killers.
We should be
I
the
don't
kobold
want
cult
to get into
killers.
to this day, I have never killed a person. I don't think I've scarcely killed an animal.
We're the
don't
cult
need to-
kobold killers.
I
We
have.
don't need to kill them. It's just
If our
a
name's
good
a
name.
kobold killers, and yes, we do. Otherwise, it's false advertising. You get in trouble for that.
By who?
There's a question. There's a moment of Barrow going, oh, who would get us in trouble?
All right.
Apparently me.
You need to stop making enemies in low places. Who have you been selling shit to?
No one. I just suddenly got a revelation while we were in the sewers that a cult is after my life, and apparently it's true.
So, because you did such a good heal check, Bill, do you have knowledge arcana?
I don't, but I've got a friend who does.
Yeah, have them roll a knowledge arcana check with a +5
Smoke 'em and
bonus
gone, folks.
from you.
So that's
And it'll do the +2. Oh, what's I forgot to say +5 from me.
so 6 plus 5.
Every time the fucking engineering roll. And the one time he gets to roll it for real, he rolls a 3.
I'm guessing you said to add 5.
Okay, so one of the things you find is a very, very tiny in the teeth is a very, very tiny green pill. This is a copy of the pill that she swallowed. This is extremely illegal. To the point that if you try to sell this, not even an Assassin's Guild would purchase it from you.
Damn it.
This is the green poison that is formulated from a prismatic wall.
Jesus H. Christ, that's a 9th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
8th level.
8th level.
The effects of this poison is frequency 1 round for 6 rounds. Initial effect, death.
How big's the
Secondary
pill?
effect, 1 con per round.
How big's the pill?
The size of a BB.
6 mil.
Can I take some of my my tar from my necklace and stick it in my spell book?
No.
I think
Please?
I would like to hand. Who would I hand this in? You know what? Maybe I should just break
Technically
this down.
me.
Mere possession of this is a death offense crime.
I just want to
Even
have
in
it with the
Luskin.
spells. It's a spell, so it should go with the spells, right?
Oh, it's now chemical. I can actually ID it.
No.
But, this is now chemically stable spell, so I think I would be able to ID with anything. But
The other two are basically a pill versions of potions. One is a potion of invisibility, and the other is a potion of bull strength.
Bet
Okay.
she wished you'd used one of those earlier.
I think she hit the wrong
put them in
tooth.
Well,
I put them in
she
my
didn't.
spell book?
She didn't really have an opportunity. Like, you were coming after her. She couldn't move very fast anyway.
No, I mean she should have come in with invisibility.
She didn't think a bunch of like low ranked people were going to be able to spot her. She had a 20 stealth.
I'm wondering why she's trying to break into an empty crypt.
She wasn't trying to break into an empty crypt. She was
Actually, she's
after.
right.
I
She
mean,
was trying to-
you people were in it.
People are so, as Barry was like fixing up her teeth. People are such melodramatic bastards. I really do swear. Ugh, I'll check that. Get that build up checked. Also, miss, I know you're unconscious, but you have thrush.
I mean, what's the praise on a potion of invisibility? Let me-
Potion of invisibility. That's a first level. Well, no, that's a second level potion, right?
Yeah.
The third?
No,
No.
invisibility is second level.
Second level spell, and potions have a set
Hello.
cost because they're always made at the lowest caster level.
Yep. So it's 300 gold.
What? The potion of prismatic fucking wall, not spray, wall.
Well, it's specific.
It's a green prismatic poison.
Yeah.
That is no fucking joke. Again, we can't sell it, but you said yourself, it's a suitable reagent for an expensive bit of magical crafting. And I would rather it was destroyed than given into even the authorities here, because the authorities here are the criminals.
So we could put it inside the vault in the corner somewhere.
I wouldn't worry about. Okay, our character guys, you need to remember, people because I claim this place is mine, no one can steal from it without telling me first.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. No one can steal from you without informing you.
You kind of have to tell us about that ability for us to agree to it, though.
I would have mentioned it earlier, but I'm not sure if I know about it.
Oh, you're aware.
So give from masks, now you're aware of it.
Yeah, you know fully that you've been marked by mask. No one may steal from you without notifying you ahead of time.
Does it require I state the thing to be mine, or is it as long as I consider it mine?
As long as you consider it yours.
Okay, then I won't tell them.
Well,
Too many fucking hobos in this ground.
We can put
I,
it over here, in the corner, in a groove. It's a BB, right?
I would rather
why is it that
destroy
we always? Why is it that we always have to resort to such alternative methods for everything we do?
Why the hell is it that people who attack you have got this level of fucking work done to themselves? They're willing to die for this fucking cause.
Because it's a cult.
I can't even find people to clean my fucking floors reliably. I can't even find people to drink with who aren't all sociopaths. These
Oi.
motherfuckers out here looking to put their lives on the line to shank some douchebag with bad glasses, he says just before he adjusts his own.
But I got his glasses because, well, whatever. The question her when she's awake. I just... he's going to sit down next to the chest here, and Aldwin just kind of looks a bit lost for words.
It's a very fucking funny day we've had. Barrow just kind of
You don't
slumped.
say.
Well, she's going to be out for a while. I'm going to let you know that now.
Yeah, he's going to sit in silence for a bit and then just say offhand. Yes.
I take the hat and I put it on the egg.
Okay. I just say, well, bit of a odd timing, I suppose. How about alternative methods?
That sounds good.
That sounds good. Alternative methods.
I thought someone like Jasmine would get caught up in this kind of culty bullshit.
I don't know. I'm just curious why. Like, I know that at least Maliki has some plans, but I've never really done anything. Ever, really. I've tried to do many things, but nothing I do ever really works out.
You're a 16-year-old who scarcely left his basement where he runs around playing around with chemicals. Well, how the hell these idiots got wind of you even being alive is beyond me. If the gods are playing a practical joke on this, they're not very funny.
I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to... Well, I want to be something. I want to do something grand one day, but more than that, I want to... my parents aren't really from here.
I'm surprised. Most good people aren't.
I'm not from here.
My parents are from a dwarven stronghold further north.
Aren't you a bit tall for all that?
Yes. They're not my birth parents. My birth parents died before I was born. Well, they died after I was born, but before I could remember them.
Not even my mother and father showed up for my birth.
Yes. And, well, my foster parents came here. Probably to, I don't know the details, but to escape something.
So good folk like that very rarely come to Luskin by choice.
Yeah. My foster father's a smith, and, well, why am I saying this? Point is, I've always looked up to my father and the way he tries to make what's useful. I could always do the same thing, but I want to do something more. I want to improve people's lives. It's what I want to do.
I might as well live I want to live my life unfucked with and reasonably normally. This town doesn't make that easy.
Would be easier if it was a better place.
No doubt about that. This place is something of a shithole. Don't think it has to be though.
But maybe, I don't know, if we continue doing small jobs here and there, one day we could do something good, but for now I just want to survive, I think, as I look over to the woman who was spying on us.
Don't worry. When the baby hatches, we'll be able to protect you.
Alvin looks at Asaluva with a bit of worry.
This baby's gonna be strong. I just know it.
Considering what it is, that's not very difficult, is it?
Oh, it'll be plenty difficult.
I don't think she actually knows what it is.
We haven't told her yet.
But she does know that it's a big golden egg. Whatever comes from it is gonna be good. Giant emu.
But, well, I'd like to stay here and keep an eye on her, I think.
I'm not leaving her alone with just one of us. Jasmine knows what she's doing as far as her job goes.
Yeah. And Mega, I don't care. I'm going to stay here until she wakes up.
That's fine.
I ain't got nothing better to do today. I brought most of my work with me.
Yep. We if y'all like, we can skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah. Clarence is probably safe with the centaur for now, so we can go check on him tomorrow or later today.
Yeah.
When we dropped Clarence off, I did kind of give the druid word to let us know if he wandered off. Oh
yeah. By the way, the druid's name, which I couldn't remember, Fleekor. F-L-E-K-O-R. Fleekor.
As the assassin wakes up, Azaluvu will be preparing to bite her ankle. It's just if she tries anything, Azaluvu will bite her ankle and possibly take her ankle off.
All right.
Well, 5 damage.
Well, yeah. Oh no, I mean, I'm not saying it's not insignificant.
She's already taken 12.
Yeah.
And she exactly a strength build.
I'll look at the... So she wakes up and sees us?
Yeah, so she's gonna, she slowly comes to and she's like, what?
Hi.
What?
Still alive.
Huh?
Good morning, bitch.
You fuckers. That's fine. And you see her kind of grit her teeth really hard.
And took them out.
And now the look of panic is flowing over her face.
Also fix that cavity in your back left cuspid.
Right then. Good morning.
How's the breeze?
How did you? There's no way I should be alive.
Also, I think you have thrush.
Thrush.
Well, my friend over there is probably the best doctor I've ever seen.
I'm certainly a doctor.
Yeah, absolutely. Doctor.
cut back to Antoine's room where there is a medical degree written in fucking crayon.
Mm-hmm.
And flashback to like one of your old professors saying, "You'll never be a doctor."
Sir, I'm trained to be an apothecary. I can't afford to go to medical school, motherfucker. My family's poor.
My fucking Aldwin's understanding of doctor is man who saves lives.
Also, I was a chemical like process plant worker until about 6 months ago.
Okay.
Yep.
So
you have got a clean bill of health. The contraband's been dealt with, and I have fixed the majority of your dental issues. It may be a bit sore. It's a valerian root. You'll want to take I'll tuck a little tab of valerian root inside a like collar. I put a clove behind your back right molar. That should help with the pain.
Oh, well, isn't that fucking great? You saved me so you can torture me. Yay, fucking yay.
No, I've been instructed not to do that.
Oh, then you'll just be letting me go, then, won't you?
Nope,
Not
I will be
yet.
asking you questions.
We're gonna have fun.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Jasmine, I'm just curious as to why someone who, up till now,
How the fuck do you know my name?
Jasmine, you have got bright red hair, a big brimmed hat, and dressed like an asshole. Also,
There's only one bitch that does that.
your rapier costs more than my house. Of course, I know who you are. It's called notoriety.
Wow.
It's why you work in this industry, so you can get a big name, get a big dick, and get fucking paid. Why are you working for some 2-bit shitbag cult that would quite happily kill you?
I don't have to tell you anything.
That is correct.
I know. You don't have to, but I'm wondering why.
And she just clamps up at that point. She's just like,
You've got a good head on your shoulders. You're talented. What you down to this?
Give me a diplomacy check, Bill.
Okay.
You're not getting your underwear back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aldwin is just going to say up to that and say, why?
13, not very good.
I can't see how I'm in any way important to you, nor any of you people. I'm an annoyance, if anything. So why in the world would you want my life? What would make you? What would it make you?
It's not really high enough for the.
I know. Well, I'll get her for attrition. Like the stuff you've had fixed into your jaws is probably worth more than anything you'd make working for these people.
She kind of like just looks at you and goes, "Maybe it's not about the money."
So you can shank some 16-year-old kid who's is still wet behind the fucking ears? Like, is that divine calling for you or what? I've never taken you for like a devout kind of person.
Is it to deny my child a father?
Stop being weird.
She just looks. She looks at you, Lozzie, and looks at Grin, and looks at you, and it's just like this look of like it's a combination of confusion, horror, a little bit of disgust, a little bit of curiosity.
Aldwin just shakes his head every time she looks at her.
I have to
My exact reaction.
I have to roll a fucking bluff.
Your exact reaction.
You get used to it.
You get used to.
Because I can't hold back from laughing right now. I don't think she could. And I have nothing in bluff.
Okay, so she's just confused, but she's like, whatever. She
I got a
Does anyone
19
else-
in bluff.
well, if you got a 19 on a
She-
bluff, let me have
She
let me
managed
roll.
to not laugh.
Let me see what their supportive is. She has a little in it, so all right. So let's see what it if she figures this out. Also, another opportunity for me to roll a 1. She also rolled a 19 plus 6, so 25.
Oh,
So,
So
she understands that there's no fucking way.
Yeah,
and
she's
can-
figured it out. She's like, oh, is that why you're here? To try and tell me jokes?
no.
No,
Listen.
we actually have an egg together. It's
Li-
just not
listen.
ours.
Listen. I don't know why you people are after me. But if it has anything to do with with this, as I'm going to show her my wooden arm, and all of that bloody.
So she gets kind of like the look in her eyes, like it's basically the look that someone gets when someone's when they've been proven right. The look of confirmation.
Just says, "This is because of this. I know nothing about it. I don't even know how I could do anything to oppose you."
Oh, also, Lazi,
Yeah.
you said you had the hat, right?
Yeah, the egg's wearing the hat.
Okay, so there was one thing on the hat, basically on a slip of paper in the hat. There is this symbol on it. It's kind of like the tag of the hat. If you know, hats had tags back then.
So
I
it's
see.
the maker's mark.
Well, it's not a maker's mark. You don't know. I'm saying that's where it's located. As far as you're concerned, hats in that time period didn't have those, so you don't know why there's a little slip of paper adhered to the underside of the hat.
I wouldn't look too closely at that. Oh yeah.
Well, why
And
would
none
I
of us found that from taking a 20 on searching her.
Well, I mean, I say Lazi sees it. You've all seen it.
Okay.
I would like
It's
to take
just
it. Is
that-
it like is it written? Is it carved? Is it like leather or something, or just
It's
a piece
like
of paper, right?
It's a piece of paper, basically. It's like a calligraphy almost.
Charcoal on paper.
Yeah.
Charcoal was a
I
parchment.
will use the mithril dagger as a mirror so that if it's a symbol, it doesn't activate. Because it's
Okay.
a reflected image, so it's not the same. What is the symbol in question?
It's in
It's
general.
it's
It's in common
general.
or gem
Oh,
general.
is it in country? Ah, that. Anyone got knowledge religion?
Nope.
Or like, yeah, it's probably a thieves'
Someone
camp
had
symbol.
it.
What would be the appropriate knowledge in this one?
Was it? It would be knowledge religion, I would say.
Anyone?
Fortunately, no.
Someone
Don't
else
tell me
had
it's
it.
fucking Saucy that had knowledge religion.
It was either
Probably
Saucy
was.
or Doom.
Well,
Saucy or
I'll do a
Doom had it.
general purpose knowledge check. Will that give
Zero
me
inch
anything?
right there. I need you to check something for me.
Well, can I do a general purpose intelligence check on it?
Yeah, you could. And actually, Bread, don't you have any knowledge religion?
Nope.
I
Bro,
rolled a natural 20 on a general purpose knowledge check.
Okay. Then looking at this Joker, because this is a symbol of a cult, but you're not like it was a fairly not well. It's a cult that's been buried, basically. But you've done a lot of research and you've seen bits and pieces. There's two words, because you really need a knowledge religion check to figure this out. But there are 2 words that will register with you. One is wave, and the other is Olhydra. Olhydra.
Why would you do this?
I'll say the word Hydra out loud.
At that statement, at that word, bread.
Yep.
You do worship the
Yep.
the evil sea bitch, right?
Yep.
Give me a knowledge religion check unhindered.
Well, I don't have knowledge religion.
I know you don't, but what I'm saying is you're not going to be limited at a 10.
I just intelligence check.
Oof.
9.
I rolled
Wow.
a 5.
Damn. All right. Shit. Yeah, you don't know, but that name, bread, registers with you.
I mean, you said wave, and I was like, oh, I know. Because wave, Luskin. There's
Mhm.
only pretty much one ocean god that's worshipped around here.
I say, I'll just take the slip of paper and ask the centaur about it later.
I'm not going to say anything because they already know my secret.
Yeah.
So how do I know who you are? Just you and I are the only 2 gingers in this entire town.
What was her name again?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. I'll remember that name, just so you know. From this point forward.
Hold on.
And then that.
As we remember yours.
Oh, you better fucking forget his.
For a reason you won't tell me.
You should know. You should already know. If you can't figure it out, I'm not telling you. Typical woman.
Okay, Jasmine, how about this? The things we found you as capital offence. If we go to the captain, someone representatives of the captains, and say there's some fancy schmancy cult people running around in robes producing poisons like this, I think you've got a purge on your hands, haven't you? Everyone you ever worked for there probably strung up from lampposts.
If the guards could have found us, they would have already found us. And I'm not afraid of the guards. Oh, guard! These poor people forced that poison on me. It's a miracle I survived. Test me. You'll find traces of it in me.
Yeah, that's why I kept your tooth.
Huh?
She clamps up.
She's actually speechless.
As Aldwin will go. I'm sorry, guardsman. This woman came at us with a bloody rapier.
It's worth a rapier, I might add that. It's probably worth more than said guard earns in a year. Would be very happy to lay his hands on. Probably pay for a lot of drinking.
Of course, you could always claim we robbed you, as we obviously have.
I was willing to die. You think spending a few years in a cell is gonna worry me? What are they gonna do? Kill me?
Do you know what guards do to pretty redheads in prison?
Yes, you think I haven't had it done already? Why do you think I am what I am?
Ever consider there is more to life than running around the lapdog of some bathrobe wearing idiots.
Yes, and if I could have brought him... And she stops. And she
It tells
just
you one of two things. Either you've lost someone and you're trying to bring them back and hoping the cult can do so, or someone you know is already in the cult and you can't get them out.
I was just a true believer.
have. By the way, have any of you?
How close are we to the first tide?
Well, for one, the tide doesn't come up to the vault, but you've got about.
No. The first tide. It's a holy day.
Oh, when they send out
Yeah,
the
when
thing for-
when we do the thing.
When we do the
about
thing,
you
with
got
the
about
crown.
you got about a month.
So is that why?
No, they're not. I know what you're talking about, but it's not connected.
Well, I mean, if she's a drowned, then it makes sense, or undrowned.
Yeah, but she's not.
We could make her drowned.
Okay. The reason Hydra clicked in your mind, Bread, is not because it's another name for your god or another thing. It's more of it registers because the holy text you've read, even whenever you've gotten it, the name has shown up, but not in a positive manner.
Oh, one of them. Okay.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm still not 100% sure on what it is. So, but I have more of an idea. I still didn't roll my check high enough.
Yeah, it just goes. Well, you don't want to tell us. We can't exactly let you go, Barrow.
No, and I couldn't in good conscience hand someone over to the guards knowing what they do to her. Nor can we let her go. We can't let her go. We can't turn her in. Can't kill her. It's not with a clean conscience. And she won't talk and tell us if there's anything we could even help on. Let's face it. You're not going to want to start sharing your life story with someone that you just threw a bear trap at.
As I look at her, we've already loaded one person off on him. We could ask if the Centaur would be willing to help us with her as well. Besides, if I explain my situation to him, he might be even more willing to help us.
I'm not sure our good friend would be as inclined to be forgiving as I might be. Jasmine, I'll level you. If there's something we can help with, let us know. Because it's clear you're in a bind.
I don't think so. I think she's. I don't think so, Barrow. I think she truly believes whatever this cult of hers is thinking. You do, don't you? Bringing me to them would do whatever you think it would do.
It's not a cult. It's a way of life.
That's what
At that point, I'm gonna look to Barrow with like a, what did I say? Kind of look.
That's what they all say, bitch.
You've got a reverse captive audience. Evangelize, if you will.
At this point, I mean, I think I would allow another diplomacy check. If everyone wants to roll one, I'll take the highest result, and I'll take the others as an assist.
Sure.
Because you guys are basically like, you got her dead to rights, and there's nothing she can do. So if you guys are all talking to her like this and motivationally her, so give me diplomacy checks. Not a knowledge engineering, diplomacy.
Okay.
There's absolutely no point in me rolling diplomacy.
Oh wow, I rolled high.
Yeah. I think it would be. I think Alvin.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Alvin is going to. I think Alvin would look at her and say, before we were interrupted by you. I would like to finish what I wanted to say. I want you to listen. What I want to do in this life is to be something grand to other people, to do something that will make people's lives better. Yours, mine, everyone's. So please tell us. Evangelize me if you can. Tell me what is so grand about your way of life. Convince me.
So, and with the rolls you guys got with that one, she's convinced that you guys might actually be interested in her cult. So she begins talking. And give me one moment to she keeps closing on me. It might be because Roll20 keeps reloading. All right, so. Nope, not that one. All right, so she's basically going to do. She begins talking about her cult. Does a diplomacy check.
Okay. Well, actually, just to make it clear, I have a bottle. I have a syringe full of hibernation potion. If she starts foaming at the mouth or exploding,
yeah,
it'll hibernate will stop her medical function so that I can help her.
That's fine. She doesn't have anything to like. I mean, the only thing she could really do at this point is bite off her own tongue, and that requires an area of will that she does not have.
And if
to
she
do
starts
something like that, you have to make a will save because your body doesn't want you to do that shit, and she ain't got it.
If she tries it, I'll bite her foot.
I mean, that won't help anything, but
this
okay.
point is bound up and cleaned and such.
So she begins to preach to you all about the cult of the crushing wave. Cult devoted to old Hydra. The princess of evil water. A powerful archelemental from the elemental plane of water. And how if the chosen of the forest were to be drowned amongst the waves, that she would once again be able to return to this world again and grant her children, her cult, her lovers, the power and the joys that have been stripped from them by the life. For anyone who has any knowledge history?
Nope.
Anybody?
No, I only have Dungeoneering
Local.
and Arcana.
Local in nature.
Local engineering.
You know what? It's a cult, so give me a knowledge local.
I'll assist.
I'll get the T10,000 roll.
Not.
25, 71.
Everyone's rolling on the table but me.
At the back of Antoine's brain, this sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Ooh.
You seem to be enjoying it. So.
Oh no! Finally, you got the result that kills the DM.
No. So I'll tell you what. The one I'm not giving you is each of the caster's big toes is now as wide as the rest of his foot.
I would literally just chop them off. I can get by without this.
So, as you delve into the depths of knowledge, Bill, you're trying to pull back. You enter into your mind palace.
Oh god, not here again. It's so shitty.
And while you're like grabbing books, trying to look up Hydra, Cult of the Waves. You're looking through these, and you see one book that says From Mask XO XO.
Oh god damn it! What was it this time?
You're like, what the
Feel like
fuck?
it-
And you open this, and you're just assaulted with just like all kinds of social etiquettes and ways to treat people and sly things to talk and say. As your charisma, when you cast spells, will increase by 6.
Sorry, so again, you cut out slightly.
Caster's charisma increases by 6 while he casts spells.
So as long as I'm drinking, my charisma jumps up to 19.
Yes.
Oh shit! Why didn't you say so before? I'll crack one open.
I don't know how your character casts spells, but yeah.
I make alchemy, so
So your charisma jumped to 19.
only when I'm
Well, only when
I'm
he's
casting.
drinking. Yeah, only while casting.
So as long as I nurse this bottle of polypurpose panacea, as long as I'm here drinking lean, I'm fine.
or like making up a drink or whatever.
It's a weird one because I don't even know how that would mechanically be beneficial. I guess while you're casting a spell, you get a +6 to your stat, so your saving throws go up, and any effects the spell has based on your charisma would go up as
And
well.
I'm just gonna say,
any
if I'm drinking
charisma
lean, my charisma is
caster.
19.
Any charisma caster would love that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm int based.
Bread.
Yep.
With that knowledge local check, and because you're a follower of the goddess you're a follower of, you will know the Cult of the Crushing Waves was one of the 4 cults responsible for the elemental evil crisis a number of years back.
Yep.
It was supposed to be disbanded a long time ago. But somehow, some way, they're back.
Gotcha.
So that's what I am. The chosen of the forest.
You're a lot of things, Grin.
Yes,
You've never set foot in a forest by choice in your goddamn life.
that is true.
So his water is the water that they need to get Hydra back. That makes perfect sense.
If the bear, if the one armed with the power of the forest were to drown beneath the waves, Hydra may return
That's pretty
give her-
damn
and give her
specific.
followers all they crave.
Well, he's no longer option B. He is now option Z.
He
Wait,
literally
but-
has the arm of a forest. That's not
That seems.
fair.
I don't mean to be mean, Jasmine, but that particular interpretation of the prophecy seems to be a bit of a stretch.
She looks at Grin's arms and looks back at you.
I'm just saying, the wording's weird.
So are all cryptic wordings, but you cannot deny what is before your face.
It didn't
Yeah,
mean literally.
He can't be a chosen for Hydra. He's already chosen for Umberly.
The fuck?
Oh.
She's
No.
not chosen, you fool. He is the one who must die
Right.
beneath the waves.
That's what I said.
What?
No.
He's not chosen.
We were saying the same thing.
Well, I mean, if I am chosen to die, that's still chosen. Why am I discussing that?
If I was informed my deity had chosen him of all people, I think I'd ask them to choose again.
What? May I ask why? May I ask if you know why why your god chose me as a sacrifice?
It wasn't just chosen. You weren't just picked at random. You should be asking why Maliki chose you.
We're also asking that. This prick hasn't been in a forest in his life, if you could help it.
I don't know.
All I'm good. All
You are-
I'm
You're obviously you are obviously the one who bears the power, who is armed with the power of the forest.
It just grew.
That'd be like making me the chosen one of the god of pussy and wealth.
Yes. Why did she choose me?
His arm, he's not armed with the power of the forest. His
He says, "Would
arm
not."
is the power of a vine.
No, his arms are trees. They're not vines.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing divine here.
Look,
Oh,
you're
Bill, wow.
seeing the woods through the trees, bitch. These trees are not wood.
All of our metaphors are just breaking down as rapidly as
Yes.
they possibly can. Can we? Okay, that's it. I'm passing around the bottle. This is
I
rubbing alcohol. Don't take too much.
I see no other choice but to ask. What was his name again? The centaur?
Fleet. Shit. Click.
Something.
Fleecor.
Wait.
Clicor.
How you remember it is what happens if the flea from Mucha Lucha was one of the Thundercats.
Fleecor.
Wait,
I do not
Antoine,
believe.
it's
I
drinking
suppose we'll ask. Fleecor, but he has an input on this because I am utterly out of options.
He's probably going to tell us to knock her on the head, but again, I don't truck with
But
taking
thank
people
you for your glowing.
I bet you they're just a bunch of brick spots that are doing fine.
alive. It's got to sell.
Yes.
It's drinking time, Antoine?
Yep, pass the bottle around. Might as well have one for the road.
She opens up her brandy.
He's got. Aldvin is going to reach out a hand for the bottle.
You're underage.
Not in for Faerun.
I know.
Water it down some. Do you want to get hooked on the heavy shit first? Because let's face it, I know Azaluvu well enough to know that this is like cooking brandy. So it's like 40. It's like 40% by volume.
14.
And if any of you want to like potentially stop at like the local library, which don't get me wrong, Luskin doesn't exactly have a really large library, but they have a few books here and there, mostly to do with the waves and waters and shit like that. So you're probably going to find something about the cult of the crashing waves there, if you want to walk by.
As for you, Jasmine, I don't rightly know.
Oh, the leg as it is, it's a bit mangled.
You know what? Something else you could have done was give me. This is going to be hard to pick up, but give me a sense motive check while she was, as she was explaining everything.
Oh, sure.
It's all 0.
14.
Anybody else?
15.
15.
Wait, what
What
were
did
we
we
rolling
roll?
for?
Sense motive.
I guarantee you, all the religion and sense motive are probably Saucy's 2 best rolls. I guarantee you.
Okay.
Well, he would know.
Doop.
That's a 27 total.
Lazzy?
I only got it.
Hey, no, that's good. That's a 20.
I
Plus,
also,
just plus 2.
I also
Two,
failed
two,
my
two.
fort save.
That's 29. Fort save for what?
I drunk.
You don't need to roll until you've hit your con score and drinks.
Yeah.
Also, sadly, you can't get guidance, but
All right. So Alduin.
Adeline?
Out of wine. Sorry. Too many fucking A's. Your especially yours and Saucy's name. That's just...
No, the issue is mine and Joker's names.
Yes.
yes.
all of our names are
Adeline
names.
and Alduin.
Alduin.
Those
Alduin.
those two get
Yeah.
mixed up very easily.
Also,
So-
my con modifier is +1, and temporarily is +0.
So you can tell because all right. So During her little speech, you'll notice that she goes back to certain parts again. Like, you know how some people will, they like kind of lose their place and they'll like go back and say something over again, and then they'll come back to where they were. You know, they keep rotating like that. The thing was, when she would go back, she would recite it in the exact same tone, in the exact same pitch, using the exact same words that she did originally.
Oh,
As if these words have been drilled into her.
Yep.
As if she is someone who has been fucking basically brainwashed.
Or she's practiced this conversation over and over again.
Could I make a heal check to try and check for any kind of influence upon her?
that's a sense motive check.
For
Yeah,
magical, for chemical use against her, like if she's been drugged in the process
Oh
of
yeah,
brainwash.
fair enough, I guess.
You can give me a heal check
Okay.
or a perception check.
Heal check significantly higher.
All right.
9. She got any signs of any alchemical effect on her?
That that would be for the heal check.
Can I
That's
Can
only
I be
16.
can I be an absolute gremlin and put snack on her?
Bruh,
I mean,
why?
it's your character. If no one stops you, yeah, I mean, you could totally do it, but
I want to do it to creep her out.
You know, she'll probably just kick it away, right?
She
Yes,
can't.
I mean,
do
you
it.
got her bound. I
She's
don't know if
bound.
she's gonna be...
And
Doesn't
also,
Doesn't
look,
stop her from struggle. Doesn't stop her from struggling and shaking the rat off.
Not sure if you want to kick anything with that hoof of hers as it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know if it.
Does she show any signs of weird shit?
I mean, you can put it on her. There's just not any point.
I'll try to freak
So-
her out.
I mean, all right.
That-
So
Go spooky.
remember, back to the. Oops, that didn't work right. That didn't work at all right. All right. So, but you got a 16, Bill. So, with knowing now that you kind of know what you're looking for, you're noticing that there's a couple marks on her body. Originally, you thought these were like freckles or just moles or stuff like that. You're noticing small puncture wounds at her, near her collarbone, near her neck, and even one behind her ear.
Like hypodermic needle marks or tooth
Like-
marks?
Hypodermic needles.
So, Jasmine, out of curiosity, how long have they been drugging you?
I don't know what you mean. No one's drugging me.
I know track marks when I see it. I sold to enough users. And I don't think you'd be the sort of person to get into that sort of stuff by yourself.
Track marks? I don't know what you're talking about, crazy old man.
First of all, I'm 35. Secondly, how old am I? Oh,
I don't know.
Question marks, never mind. First of all, I'm 35. I think you are older than I am. Secondly, there are marks behind your ear, a collarbone, and on your neck. But all three dangerous places to be injecting someone with chemicals. Well, we use the arms.
You don't know what that... People get marks over the course of a adventuring career all the time.
How much Jasmine? This isn't really an adventuring career. You're a murderer for hire.
Look, I'm not admitting to anything, but if I were to be what you're talking about, it wouldn't be something that like I do often. A little bit of wet work here and there for the people who deserve it.
I know
I mean, I can see anybody fulfilling those obligations.
It's what I knew about your wet work, Jasmine. It's what you progressed to after the thievery dried up. But again, if you chose
These
to
are
get into this,
dried up. We're in a pirate city, you foolish
know.
goot.
it's a high concentration industry. You don't put a coffee shop next to a coffee shop.
Unless
don't
you've
get-
got better
don't?
coffee. And I've got the best coffee in town.
No, you don't. You lying whore.
You probably should have picked a better choice of words there, Jasmine. I'm not going to lie. I can't guarantee your safety any longer.
Well, like
What?
as a Luvu will literally.
I will
like,
interdict myself at this. It's like, okay.
She's
I'm
literally gonna growl and.
I'm gonna put a hand on Asaluva's shoulder and just say, now, dear, leave it alone.
If you consider just getting like,
Like the sound of crackling electricity will be heard.
Ah, yes, have a staring match with the woman.
No, as
bugs up
in
over there
her,
notwithstanding.
as in she's like charging her teeth for an electric attack.
Let's face it, okay, Jasmine, there's no like shame in anything. I just want to know if they've been doing this to you or you've been doing it to yourself, because I can help get you clean either way.
I would, and she kind of looks. She looks at you and does. My body is a thing of perfection. You think I would put chemicals in it for a good time? You're crazier than this kobold.
I make.
So
the
you've
best
always been one
coffee.
for have a keen interest in your fitness and all that, but then what are the marks? Have they been doing this to you?
I don't know what marks you're talking about.
Look, I'll pop a mirror so she can see the hypodermic marks.
She's like, that's a scratch or a bee sting or something. I don't know where that's from.
Well, no, I know if I would know if it was anything like that, because guess what? It hold up one of the sturgeons in one of the jars. I know what bug bites look like.
Let me look at it. I'll take one look at it. There's a needle. That's a needle mark.
Oh yes. Oh, you've completely convinced me. People who threw a bear trap at me and tied me to a chair. Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm the bad person here.
Well, you do have illegal poisons inside your teeth.
Fair enough, but why would I believe you over my family?
I'm just wondering if it is. Let's face it, you folks are clearly very religiously. I don't want you to use the term zealous. You're devoted. I don't want to force you to do anything. I just want to make sure you're well, and not in pain or injured or wronged in any fashion. Same way I'd help any other fucker in the city.
Well, I've got a pretty big bear trap wound on my leg,
which we treated. I'll take out a bottle of Cure Light and pour it over the wound.
Okay. Bear trap dealt 12 damage. Was it Fred?
Think so.
Yeah. All right.
What level am I these days? 3. I think we're level 3.
Yeah, you're level 3. Ooh. She's only missing 1 health now. All right.
But it could still all just be a trick.
Well, I got to get.
Maybe.
I'm some asshole. I'm a fucking barber surgeon. I cut hair for most of my living.
Listen, I just...
What? She's very confused about that statement. Like, because she knows you're the one that stopped the poison. She's just like, you're a barber?
Barber surgeon. Combine. What, fix your teeth? Feathers on your hair, but I didn't think you'd
Barber
want to do
surgeon.
it.
I have something. Like, I have an idea. It was a very nice speech. A very practiced speech.
It is the word.
Yes. I'm not convinced by it, but it was a very nice speech.
My job is not to convert you. My
So
job.
kidnap me.
My job is to bring you back to the others.
Very well.
You can do whatever you like with me. But the others, if I don't go back, they'll know something's up. And they'll send
Yes.
more to this town. You'll never be able to sleep safely again.
I won't be able to do that no matter what.
Don't be too sure.
You haven't changed a thing. Your threats don't matter at all.
I love it when I love having a character like try to like intimidate someone and has no fucking clue. Like, you'll never be able to sleep again. I don't sleep. I drink coffee all the time. I haven't slept in days.
You don't say. I barely sleep as it is. I have too many ideas. And even if you weren't, whether you went back or not, I still would always worry about it. You haven't changed a thing, Jasmine. What I'm going to say is, Marrow,
Yes.
answer me honestly. I promise I have no ill intentions. But can you put her to sleep medically?
Oh yeah, certainly. Oh, by the way,
Oh, well.
there's an easy way around this. However, I will say this. Okay. I'm going to take one of my flasks of hibernation. I'm going to use prestidigitation to make it look like a little green fleck.
Okay.
First, sorry, do I have sleight of hand line? This would be funny if I do. Oh, damn it.
Wait, sleight of hand?
I'm gonna toss the thing to him.
I have a 9
this
sleight
one,
of
will you?
hand. Sorry.
What did you say? What did you
Could you
do?
drink- Anton threw you a bottle.
What is it?
It looks like something clear with something green in it. Looks
What
like
is
a
it?
little fleck of green. Drink it. Trust me on this one. That's all I ask.
Who's drinking it?
Who
Just
do you
drink
want?
it and let it flow through you.
Who?
I'll have an eyebrow raised, but I drink it.
He hits the deck like a sack of shit. Yeah, you know, it's really going to be awkward when you go back to your boss, Jasmine, and inform them that I just killed your chosen one with your poison.
What?
What? How could you?
You
Out of character. That was a hibernation potion.
I heard.
Antoine,
Oh,
no!
hold on. Okay, hold on.
Your
So,
prophecy
Bill-
is over. Now go and live your fucking life.
Well, Bill, hold on. This is a bluff. You're gonna have to do a bluff check, and she's.
It's
gonna
okay.
do-
I actually have skill ranks in that.
All right, and she's gonna do a sense motive, and we'll see how this turns out.
Antoine, how could you? How am I gonna raise the egg alone?
21, not bad. Not my best, but not bad.
All right, let's see if she. 16. Okay, she fucking buys it, and she's like, "The fuck is wrong with you? You idiot! I need it to hit. He needed to drown. Let me go. Maybe there's still time. If I take him and put him underneath the waves, it'll work. I
The
know
only
it'll
person
work."
Do
here
it, bitch!
who could have saved him is me, and I am the one who's killed him.
Antoine, no!
And so now, what do you think? Think I'm just gonna leave? You think you've somehow mitigated? You will suffer for this. You've taken the only thing that could have been our savior. Or salvation, sorry. Because they needed to kill Joker to get salvation.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do now? Like,
Oh,
because she is basically threatening to that, you know, she'll bring the cult back to you and have them attack you for doing for killing him. So,
My background noise at mine. I'll take.
not a problem. Although I do like this
Oh.
strategy. Like this.
Alden, no! Alden, no! My only
God.
bestie!
Oh god damn! You're gonna be a widow for the next 24 hours. This is terrible.
How can I raise the baby?
Your prophecy is
without
over.
you?
I'm going to put a piece of cloth around her eyes, and you won't even know my name. I use my ability to make her forget my name.
Oh shit! Son of a bitch. Ooh. So now, all right. So are you gonna? What's your plan? Are you guys gonna like knock her out and drop her off somewheres, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm going to. We're gonna take. We've got an. We've got. She's got a gear. Well, so a basic gear. She doesn't have the rapier or anything of that business.
And she doesn't have her underwear.
Yeah, she doesn't have a skivvies. Though I'll bodge something together. I've got enough gauze, so at least she doesn't chafe.
No,
with-
let her chafe. Because how dare she? How dare she say that she has the best coffee in town?
What else can I do? That would be hilarious.
Give her, I don't know, give her some rags. She'll be fine.
No, she can keep her regular clothing, just taking the armor and the weapons and all that shit.
Yeah. You keep
Okay,
the
let her-
clothing. She just doesn't have her underwear.
What about her hat? Is the hat still on the egg, or is she getting that back too?
Depends. Does anyone
Sure,
want
we
to
wanna
give
have
her
the
her
hat.
hat?
It's linked to a cult. Let's take
Just
the hat
get-
to the centaur.
Yeah, we need that hat.
We need the hat.
Fleecor can sort that out because it's actually.
I don't know if the paper is connected to the hat or not, but it was in the hat, so we keep in the hat.
The paper's connected to the hat like a tag
Now we're
almost.
keeping the hat. Now we're keeping the hat.
Prestidigitation. I'm going to clean her of any trace of us.
Good call.
So she won't have anything to scry on or anything like that.
All right, cool. And where are y'all are just dumping her outside of town, or?
I will. You know what? It's probably important to give her an idea of what she could do rather than go back to the cult. As much as it would be funny to have her go back to the cult and admit that the chosen one is dead.
Okay.
But I will leave her with Fleecor preliminarily,
Okay.
so that if anything else, maybe her and Clarence will strike up a conversation.
I
We'll play matchmaker.
love, like, I love y'all's rogues gallery is just a bunch of people that you've helped. Like, it's
We like to go away from. We don't going to go for like the Batman approach. We're going to go for like the Flash, where like
Yeah.
most of our rogues gallery are just people with different degrees of mental injury. And we're just trying. You off your meds again? I can't remember what the guy's name.
Yeah.
wearing the suit again. I
And,
am. Look at that.
We'll fill in Fleecor and we'll knock her out again.
All right, cool. We're probably gonna
I'm turn to
end.
the hibernation.
We're probably gonna end here more than likely, but because this has just been fucking great.
I'd like to make it so that when I wake up, I just blink a few times and says, "Ah, bloody hell! He tricked me into drinking the sleeping juice again."
Again.
Also, while you were asleep, I ran a detox.
Yeah. Every single time.
Every-
This is why I'm always suspicious of everything he gives me.
Also, you remember how I mentioned I was a barber surgeon? You've had a makeover in that time.
Yeah.
Because I have ranks of disguise.
Grin, you've been bathed.
Oh no, I've had a makeover. Hold on, let me find the femboy image.
Well, the consummate artisans did good today.
I'm not sure about
It's not
that
a
name
bad-
yet.
Not a bad name.
It's not a bad name. I'm still liking alternative methods.
That's a great name.
I've actually the non-lethal option.
Well, we
But
haven't
our
killed
motto could
many
be:
people.
"Is not always the kindest."
We have not killed many people, so non-lethal option is a
I don't
non-lethal
think we killed
option.
anyone.
We've tried to avoid it because we don't actually want to kill people.
We
Because
have
we're
killed
normal
rats,
human
though.
beings. We're functioning fucking like we have functioning hippocampuses in our brains, so we don't really want to just go around murdering people.
Well, some of you
I'm
anyway.
I'm gonna run detox on her as well if I can.
I mean, there's
There's only so much one can do.
yeah, there's not much. Like, because the thing is, a lot of her shit's been
By the way, Mega,
Fundamental abuse.
Yep.
as I fall asleep, Can I roll? Can I roll to see if I can speak to Mariki in my dreams?
Ooh. Huh. That I don't know, because that's a. I don't know what you would have to roll on that. To be honest.
That's fine.
I will say, since it's the end of the game, everyone who hasn't rolled on the chart is allowed a roll.
This might be good. This might be bad.
That's the chart. And I don't think you've rolled on the chart yet today, Grin. So.
I have.
Oh, you have? All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled 2. I rolled twice. What was the second one?
One was the ship.
Yeah, it was a second one.
Oh, I've got the.
2571.
I've
Oh,
got.
Oh,
the
that's the
lowest-
one that gives you a +6 to your charisma. So long
Oh
as you got-
yeah, I forgot about that. I think I'd remember that considering how fucking strong it is. Jesus wept.
We should roll for Saucy as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure is absent. Fuck it, I'll roll it.
Fred, you think someone nearby is an avatar of your deity?
Oh,
Roll.
Oh,
One,
God,
2, 3,
7.
4.
Or who would you like to choose if you don't want to roll? Or do you want to keep that to yourself?
Wait, Bill, you actually rolled a 7?
yes.
Oh my word!
I've seen a 1 on this before.
Yeah, but
7's lucky.
it's the ultimate
Okay.
lucky.
So, all right.
Let's
Why
review
don't
this.
Why don't you roll again, Brad? You rolled
Well,
twice.
rolling for Saucy, but then
Oh, okay.
All of us went through it once.
Lazy. So, there's a. All right, Lazi. This is very powerful, but very, very dangerous. So I'm going to read it
Perfect for
to
me.
you. And you. So, once per day, you can cast Heal, but there's a 20% chance you will die when doing it.
It's
The
20%.
other option is once a week you can teleport into the nearest hollow tree.
I'd rather a hollow tree, okay?
Yeah, as I say, that's by far the more useful. He was
So-
nice and all, but
So, Lazi, you can teleport to the nearest hollow tree once per week. Keep in mind, this thing doesn't say there's a range limit on it, so you could go a long ways away from the party. So be aware of that.
I'm writing this down.
Well,
Joker,
we're
Joker,
right
if you
next
were-
to the forest.
Yep.
Hmm?
If you want to roll again, you can. I'll
Okay,
allow
just
it.
3 rolls today.
Yep.
Okay then. Why not?
This mean.
I think
this
just
means
remember
I
that
can-
the tree will be different every single time.
Bill,
yeah,
roll me a d4.
okay. 1.
Okay. Bill, one of your limbs is as durable as steel.
Wouldn't this be for Saucy?
No, that was Bill rolled a 7.
I rolled twice.
him.
I was rolling for Saucy.
Oh,
So
I
I've only
thought
rolled twice today.
I thought Bill rolled again. I saw Adawan. I saw Bread. You get that, Bill. Fuck that.
Okay.
Adawan's second roll is going to be for Saucy's. I saw you rolled another time, and I was like, okay, well that must be Bill must have just rolled, and I was like,
We're
yeah,
automatically aware of these things, yes?
yes. So Bill, your pick of a limb, and if anyone were to try to sunder that limb, it basically has the hardness and the toughness of steel.
Should do your dick.
All
The
in.
hit point. Yeah. It was a D4. I don't think that was one of the 4 limbs.
Your dick.
Does that mean it could be sharpened like steel?
Go right arm, I guess. It's traditional.
3753. For Saucy. And 3753.
But being able to teleport into a hollow tree lets me get into even more trouble.
All right. The next time Saucy enters a lake, he'll have a vision of a sunken city.
Well, that'll come in handy when we go to get that armada.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't tell him.
Well, someone write it down then.
Fred, are you writing that into the general?
Yep.
But Saucy will see it.
I know.
It'd be hilarious for Saucy to not realize that he got it.
I mean, this is also being recorded, and
Yeah, but he's not gonna watch this.
This is actually kind of funny. Joker.
Hmm?
Your lips no longer match your speech.
Oh God, he's badly dubbed.
You have been,
I am completely immune to lip reading.
yes, you are.
Oh,
I
this
have
is
to
being
wonder
good
how
for
much
Dad.
he'll actually, fight me on what's going to happen in a month.
What happens in a month?
First tide.
Ah, yeah. That's going to be an interesting day. Y'all should
He
really
is-
read up on Umberly.
He is prophesized,
Oh, I know.
and
I
he's
know.
also now, the avatar of my god. So
What you? How'd you choose that? How'd you choose that?
Let's fucking go!
it all makes sense.
Fucking, I better get to keep this fucking egg if Joker's character keeps on being the
I'm going to
main
convert.
main protagonist.
Apparently.
I mean, let's see.
Fucking almost now I'm almost tempted to just make Alvin a fucking oracle now.
I feel super generous. You can each have one more roll on the chart if you really want.
Oh yeah.
Do another one for someone.
I'm on it. Let's
Wazzy.
carb on it.
Roll one for Saucy.
Yeah.
Antoine has already rolled one for Saucy.
I know, but he's getting another one because you're all getting another one.
No,
All
I
these-
said it again. He's rolled again for Saucy.
Oh,
A 75.
I just hit up and
7508.
You can ignore it if you want.
okay. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's for Saucy. Oh, okay. I see. 7767 was for you, Bill.
Almost all sevens.
Yeah.
Probably won't be something lucky now in my luck.
This is a really bad thing to do. But it feels like the good version
Chaos.
of gambling.
Bill, what would you consider to be your current weapon?
Current
Hey,
weapon?
we'll see.
Yeah.
Probably the mithril dagger.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. The mithril dagger now weighs as much as you do.
I
Which-
hear
Which
Barrow
to,
say.
to make it make sense, I'm giving it that ability twice. That
What?
Like
density.
gravity bow.
No, density I think is what it is on that chart.
Oh, that's the upgrade.
Yeah, twice.
Wait, so we can just drop it on someone and it will.
It now counts as a weapon that's 2 sizes larger.
So it's a two-handed knife.
Pretty much. So that was 7767, 7106. I'm really like. I almost kind of want to run a game where at the before the game even starts, everyone rolls on the chart like 10 times.
No, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a commoner game. with where everyone starts as commoners with 10, 10, 10 for their ability scores. And I'm gonna have them rolled on the metamorphica table at the end of every game. Welcome to
Okay.
Quapes. Welcome to Quapes of Good, the role-playing game.
Fred,
Yep.
your dominant hand can grip with a strength of 20. You don't swing a sword or anything with a strength of 20, but if you were to shake someone's hand or grab something and start squeezing, it's as if you had a 20.
Gotcha.
Saucy.
Can I still finesse with this?
Yes. Because
That's terrifying.
there's nothing about the ability that says you can't.
It's just really fucking heavy, so you have to be able to wield it.
Yeah, this means that now I've got a dagger that does 1d8 plus 7.
Saucy's teeth are perfectly reflective of natural light.
That's uncanny.
That's
I
similar
love
to
this.
what I have.
I
The
love this
memoirs of
fucking chart. Yeah,
Memoirs of
Lassie's
an
teeth.
Invisible Man. This fucking knife does as much damage as a fucking longsword.
And what of the next, the 8906?
Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm on 4510 right now. Eh. Okay. This kind of applies to everyone. So, all right, Lozzie and everyone else. So, if Lozzie's character is ever slain, all of you will all out attack whoever killed her.
Okay.
I like it. To me, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys would have done that anyway.
No, it means that all of us are forced to make a full attack action on them, no matter what would be the most effective option.
Well, it says if target is slain, his allies all attack his slayer.
Is that what it says? I thought it
Yeah.
just all out attack. It's
Well, when I say all out attack, I mean like you guys are gonna go all out, basically.
What is the exact text?
Well, like what I said, if target is slain, his allies all attack his slayer.
Okay. So if Lawsy is ever slain on the next target we attack has to be the Slayer. Okay.
Yep. So, y'all remember that? And now 8906.
I just realised this knife is actually still quite usable. Because as a climber, my actual weight is actually quite a bit lower.
Huh. Huh.
What dumb divine bullshit is it this time?
Dumb and divine as far as you Joker?
Fuck.
You oh yeah. Both of them really, but I'm gonna pick actually, okay, Joker. You pick which one. All trees within a 60-yard radius bend from the area as if from an explosion, or any wooden structures within 1 mile turn to durable stone.
Wooden structure. Okay.
Yeah, not people. So like your wooden chest are now stone chest.
What's this mean about your arms?
Not his arms. His arms aren't structures. But like everyone who has like a crappy wooden house within a mile radius, now they have durable stone housing.
Well, it's a crappy stone house.
It says durable stone.
Right, but it's if it was a crappy house, it's still a crappy durable stone house.
It's just crappy. It's just a crappy house made of durable stone.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I don't know
Which means
who's
it
read
might
The
fall
Three
in
Little
on-
Pigs, but stone is an upgrade.
That really depends.
Just twigs.
I feel that it would be very symbolic of me to choose either one.
I know, that's what I was saying. Either one of these works.
I feel like because I like the idea because like on one hand, the stone thing could be considered anything, but it still applies to me slightly. But if we walk out of this, because you said this was on the outskirts of town near the woods, right?
Yeah.
So if we walk out of this place and as fucking Barrow is carrying me or whatever, and he just looks out and sees that the trees have been bent from this area as if in an explosion.
Well, this is all. Yeah, this is all happening as you guys like were after you dumped her and you were all about to leave.
I like the idea that it happened. I just like the idea that it happens as he kind of picks me up, and then all of the trees just bend.
I still want to know.
I want to do that. I want to have, if it's okay by you, I want to have it be that we kind of just we decide to just dump her off first, and then as Barrow or whoever picks me up by the shoulder, he just sees all of the trees around him bend.
So all right, so as you drop her off, right? So Bill, as you drop off the chick wherever y'all are dropping her off at, and as you go and pick up Grin inside, because you brought him inside Fleecor's house, as you pick him up, you guys hear like a weird sound. It's like and you see like Grin's arms, like wooden arms, like glow ever so slightly. And you go and you look outside, and all the trees that you can see within 60 yards of in the forest have all bent from the away from y'all, as if from an explosion.
I fucking hate this place.
Has Antoine told Azeluvu that that Alduin's not dead yet?
Not until she's unconscious. Then I'll show you it on a piece of paper, rather than say it out loud. Then I'll eat the piece of paper.
No.
Well, I don't know, but fate, actual, literal, random fate in this game has chosen for this to happen.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Is there something you want to fucking say, Odin? Using this as a medium now? This is one of those fucking demons.
I don't know. Maybe you really need to do something about that watch.
I was about to
This is
say, yeah,
your
that watch.
fucking fault, Eric. Don't
Like-
fucking look away from me.
Somewhere out there was a glowy watching this conversation. He's very confused because his name's not Eric.
Yes.
Here
Eric
we
is
go.
the skull next to my piece. Is the skull next to me?
Mm. So yeah, that's gonna be the game for the day. Congratulations. Hopefully I'll have more actual storyline stuff ready for y'all next game. I had to improv.
I don't know what you're talking about. This game is writing a story for you.
I know. I had to improv some of this, but
We have a whole week to try and figure out that name, which is what we were trying to do in that fucking miserable hellhole of a crypt when she got her shit ran.
yeah. Oh, the name on the book. Yeah.
No, the name for the company.
Oh yeah.
Name for our company. I mean, we could just do alternative solutions. Alternate solutions.
Sure.
But as a working title at the very least.
Well, we can put it as a working title. Other than that, I guess consummate artisans works as well.
I kind of want to just rip off of the that one
Also, if
internet store maker.
If you take a look in rules and resources, I've put the Cult of the Crashing Wave in there, so you guys can read up on them.
Actually, Agents of Inspiration. Because at this point, I'm saying we're the targets of inspiration, if nothing else.
Question is, should Fleecor know about the egg? I don't know.
Yeah, he probably should.
So as Altwin's asleep, just Fleecor.
Yes. What can I do for you, little kobold?
I'm a single mama now.
Nope, 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 nope. Get out of like
Yeah.
you see him. He quickly takes out some herbs, begins burning them, and starts going out of this house, out of this house.
Juan
No, just
killed
fucking.
Altwin, and Altwin was supposed to play the daddy.
No, out of this house, out of this house.
He's the chosen one. He can't be a father yet.
Wait, hold on, wait. No, that's true. He'd be like, wait, the chosen one has made it with a kobold? I don't know exactly. Like, and you're pregnant? I thought kobolds laid eggs.
She takes out the golden egg and is like,
And his eyes like widen and he's like
The fact that it's gold only helps. It helps this
exactly.
fucking illusion.
This is not good. Oh. You must be very careful with that. That egg must be. Do you need me to watch it for you?
no, I watch it.
But it must be kept safe.
It's mine.
But you're a kobold. You. Why? Hmm. If
Marie, you please don't test me like this.
if the chosen one has deemed you fit to be the mother of his child, he is very confused right now.
No, he
No,
didn't.
Fleecor is very confused right now.
Millie, there we go. That was her name.
It's like if this is the will of Maliki, then I trust the chosen. I trust the chosen. I trust the chosen ones. Looks back at you.
That's a bad idea.
looks back at you. Looks at his holy symbol. Looks back at you. Looks at the egg. Closes his eyes. I trust his decisions. I trust his decisions. I trust his. And he goes into another room. He's just like no.
But Alvin didn't choose.
This is known as a crisis of faith. I trust his decision. Wow.
I love this.
This is fucking horrid.
You're a horrible person.
This is great.
God dang. Okay. All right.
Okay, it's been like 4 hours now.
Yeah. I think we're good. I hope all of you had a pleasant time. I hope whoever watches this seeks mental help from a professional.
No, whoever watched this just needs to have eye bleach. Whoever enjoyed this needs to seek out mental help.
There you go. And to everyone else, have a common day.